everybody. Let me tell people I'm on live. You guys won't believe who's on live. Hey, messiness, how are you? How are you guys? How have you guys been? I think that's pretty good. You're better? That's good. Did you you're not still sick, are you? I would hope not. How are you guys doing? Hey, welcome back, Joel. Whew. Got burps. How did I get my boob so big? Pardon? Listen, I hope everybody has been doing really well. I know I told you guys that I was going to go live later yesterday night, but I ended up not being able to. I ended up literally, me and my homegirls, we went to go get us some food. I was on my Discord talking the whole time, but we went to go get some food. I don't think I was live for that. I was trying to recall it. And then I ate my food. I fell asleep. So yeah. So my bad. Normally I do try to at least like come back on, but I was talking in the Discord a little bit and I just ended up being so sleepy. So how is everybody doing in the chat? Let me see if I can see everything. I don't know if Tune's here. Because I literally why are you so, what's PPT? Hey sis, show your bicep muscles. Why? I haven't watched you in 4 days. Have you missed anything? You've missed some things. We literally got our live back like within the past, I'd say maybe 4 days. So you kind of did. Oh, new hairstyle. Who this? Baby Junior, welcome back. I don't know where Tune's at because honestly, I got like a little, this is like what, a full double shot at least that I was gonna take with him if he pop up. You keep getting cuter every time. Oh, thank you guys. The hair is hairy. Thanks, Miss Bunny. So yeah, you still that hair from a white queen? What? What's good? Welcome back, D Cherry. How you doing? How you feeling? All love or a love? I don't know if Tune's gonna show up. Tune might be asleep. Do I blow down some trees? Maybe here and there. I'm texting Tune on Discord. I said, I'm live. Come take this shot with me. Hi from San Antonio, Texas. Welcome. Eyebrows be on point. Really? Thanks, you guys. Thanks. It's Chantel. Hi, Joel. Welcome back, girl. How are you? Welcome back, Susan. Hello, pretty. Hi. Do I remember James? Yes. I hope that if I say James' name a few times, he might pop up. James. Thanks, you guys. New hair. Burberry drip. Welcome back. Where I'm from Virginia. I love you. Love you too. Good evening, gorgeous. Welcome to the live. Why did you want me to pop up? You know my real name is James. Y'all heard me? I said if I say James a few times, it's gonna summon all the James. I'm just jamming to YouTube is about to cut my video. I don't know why. I'm back. Philadelphia in the house. You're so pretty. Thanks. Lover state. Yeah, Virginia's for lovers. Why did I give James a mod? Why did I give James a mod? I honestly, to be real with you guys, I think it's funny because I don't remember the exact reason as to why I gave James mod, but I remember that night that I did give him mod, it made sense for whatever reason. I think it made sense because there was people who, I'm so happy I did though, because as soon as I made James a mod, do y'all know so many people started trying to like make fake pages of James? Could you give me a shout out? I've been having a really bad day, Paisley. Shout out to you, Paisley. I hope your day gets very better, especially tomorrow. Yes, I'm from VA. Damn, where are you from? Virginia. I'm just feeling negative energy for some reason. Messiness, you feeling negative energy? Where you think it might be coming from? He was getting bullied and you gave him So that night is funny. It is kind of funny because that night, that probably is what's happening. I remember you ate 5 eggs that night. Oh yeah, the other night, it was actually, I was surprised because 5 eggs was a lot, first of all. And I must have really been tipsy because the fact that I decided to still eat 5 eggs after I had ate, like, I had ate the rest of that oxtail slider. And then I had 2 PBJs. One of them y'all saw me eat with the eggs. That was low-key a lot of food for me to be just eating for a late night snack. 5 eggs, then calling James husband. I was calling James my husband. You was in Virginia Beach when? Whoa, you look like a younger version. Al Sharpton. I don't get it. Is that a joke? Hey Joel, welcome to the live. Welcome back. Tetra, it's been such a long time. I don't know if I should say privyet or just say hi. King, welcome back. Miss Bunny, I was calling James my husband that night. How many more times do I have to say his name before he pops up? Yeah, new phone, new account. Welcome back. Good to see you. She said, yeah. I don't know. Maybe because I had a terrible week. Messiness, I hope the rest of your... Look, we're at the start of the week. Today marked the start of the week if you guys are still into Sunday. So hopefully your Monday through Saturday until the next Sunday is really good. 1082, you went to Bayside High School? Oh my gosh. You literally like, you really in the neighborhood. You low-key in the neighborhood. Hi, Miss Bunny. Again, ma'am. PBJ be thick. Oh my God, you are just so pretty. Thanks. She trolls still rap it. The trolls aren't as bad sometimes, but every now and again we'll get a batch of trolls. But it's usually, I feel like my account gets trolled the most early in the morning, like 7 a.m. my time. Nah, haha, high school. Hey, Atlanta in the house. Welcome to the building. I lived in Atlanta too, though. What's the deal, gorgeous? How was your day, beautiful? It was pretty good. How was y'all day? I flicked fat past 5 tarot readers to eventually find a pretty lady high. Well, guess what? Guess what I got? You running from the tarot? Is that what it is? Are you running from the tarot? Because I got a surprise for you. Oh, who said that? Who said they was running from the tarot lady? Who said that? Where he at? Tyez laughing in the chat. He said he skipped past 4 tarot ladies just running to me. Nah, I don't know what you running from. We gonna find out. I'm playing. I'm fucking with y'all. What part of Atlanta? I used to stay in I used to stay around Atlanta, but I think the only time, basically I stayed in Beaufort. I stayed in Beaufort, I stayed in Lawrenceville, and I stayed in Buckhead. Buckhead was my favorite place to stay in. Lawrenceville was cool because it was kind of like a cozy vibe. Let me do it one night. Oh, heck no, Jewel has the cards. Could you tell why I'm having a bad day? Oh, yes, you can tell me why you're having a bad day. Sorry, you guys. I'm going to have to change my eye contact soon. I know that for a fact. I told myself I was going to do it. What's my Cash App? My Cash App is $RAEJUL. You know what? I'm so happy somebody said that because I could put it into the I'm gonna put it into the thing so you guys can see it. It was fun when you was there. What y'all talking about? I'm trying to like do a quick copy paste vibe so you guys can get, for those who are asking about the Cash App, you can have it. Do you guys see it? Somebody said you're. It's cool. You're by Greenbrier Mall. I used to work in Greenbrier Mall, actually. Isn't that kind of interesting? There was like a year, it was for sure 1 year I worked at Greenbrier Mall. I'm going to go choose some tobacco. You guys, I feel like this contact is going to make me look like my eyes over here and this one's straight. I need to do something about that. I got glasses. I got my glasses right here. Should I just put on my glasses instead? Maybe I'll put on my glasses. Says, I think Tune is sleep. Really, what year was that? I worked at Greenbrier Mall, I think like when I worked in Greenbrier Mall like in 2015, maybe it was. 14, 15, 16, around there. Miss Secretary, welcome to the live. But then again, I worked at the bank around that time too, I think. My timeline's a little skewed. Like I literally had to like look at old resumes. I need to look at old resumes or like different memories on Snapchat sometimes to know. How you like that area? It's a cool area. What's my favorite all-time Atlanta artist? You know what? That is actually a really, really good question. Thanks, Miss Bunny. Yes. $REJUL. So yeah. Don't sleep in contacts. Yeah, it's really a bad thing. I guess I need to stop talking to you. You haven't replied to my messages. What did you say? Absolutely God-given gorgeous with some really amazing, beautiful, nice thighs. Thanks, Patrick. Hello from Louisiana. That's hi, Patrick. Can you give us jumping jacks tutorial? I don't know if it's just signs I'm gonna get sick again or what, but I want to cry. I don't know why though. Messiness. I don't know. Sometimes as a girl you just cry and then the next day you get your cycle or something. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you cry, you get your sometimes you cry, you get your cycle the next day. Sometimes you're just a little moody because you don't realize that you ate something that got your hormones a little bit off balance. Sometimes we get really, really excited at times and it's kind of like I don't know how to explain it, but it's all like basically it could be your hormones. Do you take vitamins even though you're young? So basically I was at the mall. I feel like my eyes doing that. Like I was at the mall and these girls came up to me and started making comments about my body and saying I was ugly and a B. And then I started crying and they kept calling me a crybaby. I just said, oh, Paisley, I don't like that. I don't like that they did that. You know what I would do if I was there and I seen them doing that to you? You know what I would have did, Paisley? I would have been like, y'all, first of all, the fact that y'all keep worrying about Paisley, you need to get y'all money up and not y'all funny up. Paisley out here living her life, and what y'all doing? Y'all worried about her living her life. It seems like y'all don't have a life. Y'all life is Paisley. And then I would have got booked. And then if they wanted to all jump me, I would have took them all. I would have took them all, Paisley. And then I would call them all ugly, pathetic losers, and I would call them B words. I call them all little B words. And then me and Paisley would go to the store. We might ball out a little bit here and there. And then I'll go live and let people see me and Paisley balling out and being like, yeah, y'all hoes wish this was you. Y'all wish y'all was Paisley. That's what I would do. That's what I would do. But I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that happened to you. Big hugs. Why the fuck you lying? The fact that you're still yipping off. I didn't eat anything today though, so yeah, messiness. Sometimes if we're like normally not doing something, sometimes it could throw us off. Like so, like sometimes y'all balling out, y'all. Me and Paisley gonna ball out. I'm gonna go live. I'm gonna be like, look, it's me and my girl Paisley. I'm gonna name all them hoes out loud. Say, y'all wish this was you, huh? Thank you so much for making me feel a lot better. You're welcome, Paisley. Look, Paisley, don't let people get you down. Sometimes people are mean, but at the end of the day, you know that you're better than the words that people say. Ray be jumping over tables. Yo, crazy times in life. Crazy times in life. So yeah. I feel like my eye is doing it. It probably isn't. It's probably just in my head, but I feel like it's doing it. You have added Cash App. My limit is 2,500. I think I moved my limit up on my Cash App. There is a way that you can do that. There's a way that you can make your limit unlimited on Cash App. I think it is. My eye looks fine. I'm like literally not sure. To me, it doesn't necessarily look fine. I got my contact case right here. How tall am I? 5'6". Calling Bank of America to approve it. Oh, so you sent something just now is what you're saying. Make sure that in the Cash App your limit is fixed. My eyes look normal. I feel like it might be how I put my eyelash on too. But hello from Mississippi. Hello. How are you? Hi, you guys. Tune is sleep, but I still might take this double shot for the hell of it. But Tune is sleep. But because Tune's sleep, I'm gonna chase this. I'm definitely gonna chase it since he's sleep. I could have sworn I had. Anyway, you're doing good. I'm doing good too. I'm happy to hear it. But anyways, if I really want to, I'm taking my eye contacts off and I'm putting these on. They just have a glare. That's the only reason. That's one of the main reasons why I don't be wearing them, especially on camera rather. Hi, darling. Long time no see. Toujours magnifique. Oh, bonjour. Or no, toujours magnifique, magnifique. Where's Sinbad? Oh my gosh. Did I tell you guys? Did I tell you guys about that? Let me tell you guys. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Y'all know that audio? I hear it on TikTok all the time. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you guys something. Bonjour, babe. Bonjour. Okay. Can you put it the opening? So you guys, the guy that y'all keep calling Sinbad or whatever, I don't know. He looked a little bit like somebody else. He kind of, when somebody said he looked like LMAFO, especially with his glasses, I almost lost it because Lowest of Keys, he had more of an LMAFO vibe. Like, let me see. I really can't see because I have I can't see because I have contacts. But anyways, so he was cool that night. The only thing that I didn't prefer it. It wasn't a terrible thing. I just like sometimes when a guy's next to you, whatever, him rubbing your leg's not a bad thing. But it seemed like my leg became his fidget spinner, if that makes sense. So like, if it wasn't my leg becoming his fidget spinner, it was my hookah pen. Oh my gosh, hold on, let me get it. It was probably my hookah pen, the singing, busting windows. I honestly couldn't tell if he was into dudes or not. The look was giving zesty. The fact that he kept on like, hold on, you must breathe very well with those big lungs. I don't want to eat because that's what's going. But if I don't eat, messiness, your appetite might not be all the way back. Wasn't you just sick? Sometimes when we're sick, it's like our appetite can shift, and that's normal. You kind of like gotta get yourself back into the swing of eating things again. You know? Have you ever felt so sick and you've been down for like 3 days? Even if you're eating small, you're significantly changing your diet. Like your stomach is not going to even appreciate food the same way until you like get yourself back in. Calling everyone bae or baby too. Hold on, we're gonna talk about it. Give me a second. I wanted to try out my new hookah. I'm not gonna lie. I love the way that the watermelon hookah, this is my newest hookah, y'all. This is the old one, this is my new one. The way this one smells like somebody spritzed watermelon in the air. You talking about the Mexican homie? He was definitely zesty. Okay, let me tell you guys. So he was using my leg like a nervous fidget spinner. Like, you know how like sometimes you might like, you know, but the whole time he just doing this. I'm like, okay. Then you know how niggas be trying to like figure out some shit. So then he went from just off the side at the top. He was at the top for a while. Okay, that's cool. Then he was doing this. Okay. Then there was a few times where he kind of was trying to do this. I don't know if y'all seen it. But I kind of started to like, I had my bag next to me like this. And then I kind of just did this and was on my phone. Because nigga, what the freak make you feel like you can go? Who told him he had access to that? Anyways, but yeah, watermelon. I like it. I'm not gonna lie, I really do like it, and I'm surprised. But I did really like the it matches my outfit. That is so cute. It matches my outfit. Which one is this? Okay. So this has like tarot. It has like actual tarot stuff up here. Oh, I love what that means. But I can't tell you at the moment. But anyways, my hair is fitting me so well. Yeah, thank you. Finally, the charge approved. Oh, just put it in there. Thanks. Thank you. Stop farting, please. It's horrible. That hand be creeping. That hand creeped me the fuck out. Holy shit, you're so fine. Thanks. So yeah, so then he started doing that. I don't know if y'all peep, but I just moved my arm a little bit closer to this area. Like, nigga, this is gonna be your limit then. And then, then everything was cool, especially whenever he would get up. Because, you know, I don't gotta, you know what I'm saying? Other than that, he was kind of cool. He smoked up all my hookah pen. My hookah pen was strong. This hookah pen used to have some really strong pulls. It still do now, but let me make sure, because I do gotta charge it. It's only at 63%. Which one is this one at? Okay. Anyways, it used to have, I promise you, my hookah pen pulls stopped being as strong. After that nigga, he was just, which is fine, whatever. I don't have a problem, but I think I messed up. Y'all. Bro was drunk. When he started singing, you could tell by your face you was cringy. Oh my gosh. So while I was talking to him, at some point he had asked me what other spots do I like to go to. Because I think I ended up telling him that I had never been to that place before. And then it was something else that I had told him. It was something else that I had told him that was along the lines of like, it was along the lines of, oh yeah, and I go here sometimes, and I go here. Or something made me talk about another place that I go to. He said, oh, da-da-da, I go there too. He said, I used to go there all the time, like 30 years ago. I said, oh, okay. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, yeah, I'll be there. He said, yeah, it's a vibe. Or some shit, I forgot what he said. And then, not thinking of it, so like, he hit me up. We talked the next morning, 30 years ago. You know what I'm saying? I never asked him how old he was, actually. Maybe I should have did that at some point. Oh my God, you kind of look like, I do not look like that person. I do not. I know for a fact I don't look like that person, but you just, the hair maybe is inspiring you to say that. Hey, model boy. Cooper back. So anyways, long story short, he talked to me that morning, and he wanted to get up with me. He wanted to 30 years ago, laugh my ass off, damn grandma. If you are new to the channel, please hit the like. Thanks, Fred. He can't be older than 35. To be honest, I think what really gave away his age was his neck, like right here. I don't know if y'all could catch it on camera, but he still has like a youthfulness about him, but his neck right here, it does look aged. He's definitely older than 35. Exactly. But he don't dress old. He don't dress like his age. So maybe that also makes him seem like he might still be like a cool, you know what I'm saying, a cool cat. So anyways, freaking, I had told him, he was with the OG with the silk short. He kind of had like a Versace. He kind of gave me a Miami vibe. I'm not gonna lie. So like he kind of reminded me of some guys that I've seen before that probably live in a cool cat. You know what I'm saying? A cool jive turkey. I'll just stop and chill, doing all the extra stuff. Take my little PS5 silk shirt. He did. He had on what looked like a Versace shirt. So I ain't gonna lie. He gave me a vibe that like I know another guy who looks like him, and the other guy that I know that looks like he could be his brother. He's like the chaotic twin, I guess. Like they're both nerds, low key, but one of them is like a wild boy. Like he the type to have a cocaine appetite. I've told y'all that. I told y'all that. So anyways, which was funny. I'm not gonna say it. Miami cocaine dealer vibe shirt. You know what I'm saying? So that morning he had hit me up and he had wanted to like go to brunch, like take me to brunch. And I was like, oh, okay. A part of me kind of knew I wasn't going to probably link with him because I wanted to do other things. Like I wanted to do other things. But I did want to eat eventually. He said, I know an all-day brunch spot. I was like, cool. That's how it be sometimes, opposite sibling. Yeah. So I was just like, oh, okay, cool. I said, maybe I'll hit you up this evening then to go. Mind you, I forgot that that day was Saturday. I thought it was Sunday. So for some reason, because I thought it was Sunday, I figured I wasn't going to do nothing that much later. Everybody hit me randomly that day to like kick it with them and do stuff with them. So I stopped talking to him. I just was talking to my friend Key, and then we eventually linked up that night. Why we in the spot, y'all? He gave you that player vibe. He is smooth operator. Why we, like, to be honest, even though he is nerdy, he doesn't seem like, I mean, he seems cool. It's just certain aspects that to me kind of threw me off. But I could just be, it could be that I'm a particular person too, you know what I'm saying? So, mind you, okay, so yesterday, I don't know if I was live when this happened. But yesterday when we was at that spot, which was hard for me to go live that night because I kept on having my my Wi-Fi on, so I think my Wi-Fi was trying to connect to towers or something. And your instincts was right. People flirt for attention, but no attention. Sinbad with Ezekiel Riz. So like, I did go live at some point in time, and guess what happened? I'm chilling, vibing. I ain't gonna lie. There's like two other new dudes, the ones that was kind of on the live. They was talking to me and my homegirl, and they was like buying us drinks and stuff. The one guy was mad at me because he kept on wanting to talk to me, but there was another nigga that was in my face, and he had bought me a drink, but I guess he didn't approve of it because he was telling me that. He was like, he said, he shook his head. He said, I can't believe you had that lame nigga in your face like that. He said, I can't believe you had that lame nigga in your face like that. I said, that's crazy. This is what we doing? I was like, what? But now he seemed cool too. So like, it was a choppy connection, right? Yeah. So they was cool that night, and they was the ones that just kept on buying us like rounds of drinks or whatever. So we just was vibing with them. No matter what happens when me and my girls go out, typically is a vibe. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like anything over the top ordinary, but it's always cool to vibe at least with somebody who's cool and you don't want them out your face. So yeah, I seen you, and it was okay right there. So long story short, Kay is sitting next to me. So it's me, Kay, and then Key is over here on the third spot like that. And Key leaned over. She said, hey, Rachel, there go that man from the other night. I said, I'm trying to figure out who's the man from the other night. I'm trying to figure out who she talking about. As soon as I'm like, huh? As soon as I said that, I looked, and then I could see him because he had on like a bright orange shirt, I think it was. He had a bright orange shirt, and his nephew was there. Key was beefing someone in the chat. Oh, who she was beefing with? Kay was beefing with somebody in the chat. I don't have kids, you guys know. So so freaking what was I saying? So I looked over, and then I see them, and it's so funny because as soon as Key told me there was that man from the last night, and then I said, huh? I looked over here because the dude was talking to me, and he was kind of like in my face. You know what I'm saying? Like in a flirtatious way. And then when I looked back over, I seen him, and it almost felt like he was about to see me doing that. You know, it make you feel a little bit like, even though you're not, it make you kind of feel like. So anyways. And then eventually he came over there. I was like, hey. Hey, what are you guys doing here? I never told him where I was going to be at that night, but I could have sworn, I'm sorry, I never told him where I was going to be at that night. And to me, it just seemed ironic. When I first told him about the spots that I go to, a part of me didn't hold back on saying that because I never once thought, that that man would be a person that would try to like pop up where I'm at, same place. That right there gave me like stalker. That right there was almost doing too much. And then I had told him, I was like, yeah, I had to go buy me a new hookah because you got on my hookah. And he told me he was going to pay for my hookah thing or something. But I don't remember. I was just like, yo, I can't do this. Like, I feel like I low-key created a stalker at spots that I like to go to. That's exactly why I don't like telling people where I be at, because I don't want you to keep on popping up where you think I'm going to be at. Stalker vibe for real. Like, could you imagine? I never not once told him, oh yeah, I'm going to be here tonight. Come meet me there. He himself never said, oh yeah, I go there often. He said, I haven't been there in 30 years. So if he hasn't been there for 30 years, that means when him and his nephew was going out, they was like, yo, they must have had fun with us. Maybe they had fun with us. Maybe that's it. Maybe he had fun with me and he was like thinking about what to do that night. And he probably remembered like, oh, you remember that girl from the other night? She mentioned, let's go there. Maybe that's what that's what I'm gonna try to say. So I didn't want him to linger around me for sure, because the other nigga that was next to me, he was more of a rowdy type of nigga. Y'all ever been around those personalities? Like, he the type that if he actually think he fuck with somebody, I mean, of course, this is like club. This is the club scene vibe. So y'all follow me with this. So it's like, once a nigga think that he fucking with you, like, he kind of like territorial type shit. So like, he kind of gave that vibe. Like, he was like, that dude, he was like, that nigga better watch out. He was saying that off and on throughout the night about a lot of different people in there. So I just didn't want it to be like, I don't like to blend the lines, blur the lines with stuff like that, because that dude was fun for that night. You know what I'm saying? He was fun for that night with me and my homegirls. I bet he filmed you so he can flex on his friends like, look who I'm with. He probably is that type, maybe. I mean, I wouldn't put a surprise. Baby, I'm one step away. Can we do it and finish it? One step away from doing what? Sinbad had flashbacks from the 1970s. Yeah, probably. You one step away from doing what? So anyways. But other than that, it was cool. It was a vibe. I just don't like blending the two. There was another point in the night too that he came back around. So I was so happy that he walked around and he wasn't in my face. He entertained you and your friends for free. I'll be honest, you guys. Sometimes you really have to calculate some stuff. If you're a dude, first of all, some dudes for one, they're not looking at every exchange as a transaction. Some dudes aren't looking at every exchange as a transaction. However, I do know most of them do. But think about it like this. Do y'all know that when me and my homegirl pulled up that other day, they were leaving? So they were already leaving. They probably didn't have that much that they was about to do. I don't remember what they said they was about to do. So instead of them leaving, they spent another, 2 hours, probably like an hour or some change hanging out with us. Probably had fun with us. Probably was like, oh yeah, they're cool. So did they really do, like, did he really just spend his money for free, or did he spend money to hang out with us and he enjoyed himself? So much so that he wanted to pop up again to find us, to hang out with us again. Like, I don't know. That's kind of how I think about it. Youngsters, Gemini energy all around you. Last night, I kept on running into so many Geminis. I said, oh, I can't tell you what I really think. He paid, so he thought it was okay to squeeze in the late. I bet. Would you like to be my Valentine for this year? Do you guys know that for Valentine's Day, there was like 2 different people fighting to be my Valentines on Valentine's Day, and one of them was P. Shout out to P. Because you know what? Shout out to P for real. I don't know if he's going to see this later, because I don't think he's in live. He might be. Shout out to P, because before I got on live tonight, I don't see P in the chat like almost ever. But P just randomly be sending me donations and stuff. He'd be like, yeah, this is for da da da. I'd be like, oh, okay. Like, shout out to Pete. He popped a few blue. I'm already knowing. The flowers were kind of sweet, though. The flowers were actually, like, I'm not mad at the flowers at all. When I first walked in, the lady with the flowers walked past us, and he felt the, I think he felt a little bit of, like, a instinct to get it for me at first. But then he was just like, nah, I'm good. But I kept on looking at the flowers. I was like, I kind of wish I had those. I was like, I kind of wish I had those flowers, but I wasn't necessarily thinking I want him to give me the flowers. I kind of was thinking like, oh, if I was with a different person, not trying to be funny. I was kind of like, if I was with somebody else, it would have been cute if they would have got me those flowers. That's what I was kind of thinking. Should I leave if you can't? What? I don't know what that person's talking about. But don't get me wrong, you guys. Don't get me wrong. I don't like the guy, like, okay, as far as like, let's say I was looking to give somebody a second date. Did he completely disqualify himself from getting a second date? Before that stunt yesterday, I would say no. He probably was somebody who I would have kicked it with again. Just to see, you know what I'm saying? Like, do y'all kick it with people to get to know them? Or do y'all kick it with people with the hopes of like, we're dating right now? Like, let me know. Like, we locked in right now. Like, it just depends on how you go about dating, because he was somebody who, like, let's say he wanted to have fun. He wanted to go motorcycle riding and stuff. If he linked me to do that, maybe, but I didn't like the whole touchy-feely thing right away. I have no idea either what he was chatting about. Your hair is looking great. Do I say so? Thank you. I didn't like the whole touchy-feely thing, you know what I'm saying, right away. I feel like he could, if he wanted to be touchy-feely, I think he should have eased himself into that shit instead of just being right away like kind of touchy-feely. I didn't like that aspect necessarily, because realistically, me and my girls was gonna go there anyway. I was gonna buy my drinks and stuff anyway. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't a matter of like, you know what I'm saying? He's not like a food nigga in my phone, because I be thinking they good people. Researchers say crocodile attacks are like getting hit by a car with teeth slamming in the washing machine. Oh my gosh. Never thought I would be listening to a depression music playlist as a 17-year-old. Sometimes, I don't know. It just depends on your vibe. I mean, the story with the flowers. Oh, but yeah, when he got me the flowers though, that was actually very, very. That was like the sweetest thing he probably did that whole night, was when he got me some flowers, because it was just so cute to see. You know what I'm saying? And it's like he left. They actually left outside, and then they came back, and then he had bought me flowers on his way back in. Because he was probably going, yeah, that's all he did before he left. So how do you feel about young romance, like 16-year-olds? I don't know, because when I was 16 years old, I had my first boyfriend at 15. So I don't know. I feel like sometimes you just young, dumb, you know what I'm saying, folk? But I don't know. I would have probably entertained that nigga on some light work stuff. I would have probably entertained him on some light work stuff, especially if he maybe didn't pop up where I was going to be at the next night. That right there just made me feel like I'm your stalker. Are you? Hi girl, how are you? Young, dumb, and Miriam, is so funny. You always pop up when I say that part. I think if you ever wanted to go out for a chill night with male company, he's that kind of vibe. I agree, Miss Bunny. That's exactly the vibe that he actually has for me, for my personality. That's my vibe for like a chill night. You know what I'm saying? No pressure. It's definitely no pressure, especially if he keep his hands to himself. So yeah, but I agree with that. I agree, but I don't know, it was cool or whatever. I kept on running into Geminis all while I was at the club last night, or bar or whatever. I just kept on running into Gemini. I'd be like, what's your birthday? June 12th, May 29th. I'm like, dang, why I keep running into all these Geminis? If he can understand that. Yeah. But I don't know, last night was cool. But this is the only night. Last night was the only night that we was leaving the club and we are in the parking lot, and I was not like, this is what I was gonna say. I'm gonna get back to that thought. Basically, that was the only night that we left into the parking lot and I didn't dread it. Cause the dudes that was out that night, they were nicer looking. They were less of the YN type of energy and vibe. Like, sometimes guys aren't young, but they have that, like, you can't do nothing for me, I just want to smash type vibe. I don't like being around that energy. It's weird. Changing hair does make pretty much a difference. I change my hair all the time and I look good every time. Well, sometimes I'm in your lives. I just don't comment because I'm watching you eating, cleaning, or just having a drink. Okay, bet, Miriam, bet. So, I don't know. So before we left though, oh my God. Before we left, can y'all believe that them niggas walked past us and they seen us again? So they walked past us and he seen me again. So he came up to talk to me. So I'm sitting by like a railing. She's what? So anyways, so I was sitting by a railing that you can kind of like lean. I was kind of leaning back against a railing like this. And then he came he came in to see me. Why did he get this freaking close? Oh my God, it's so much stuff that I didn't care for. Cause it's like, sir, why do you think that we're on that type of vibe? So I'm leaning back like this on the railing. I'm just like, hey, because I'm already talking to my girls. He gets so close to me, and he's so close to the point where it's like, he's not trying to kiss me, but he's so close to me like that. And then his stomach is touching my stomach. I don't have a big stomach, by the way. So could you imagine he's pushing his body? Could y'all imagine he's pushing his body like this? And I'm already just leaned back, and he's pushing his body to try to touch my stomach. And I'm like, bro, back it up a little bit. Laugh my fucking ass off. That's a huge stomach. He's so close you can smell the breath. Exactly. And his nephew never talks for real. One, his nephew don't really talk. Two, whenever I talk to his nephew looks confused. Like, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. It's just like weird. I feel like they have like a huge age gap thing. Did his breath stank? He did smell like liquor. Hey, cute belly rubs of a stalker. Talking about your live, you got amazing voice with your karaoke. Oh, thank you. He wanted to touch something else. Probably. He's trying to be on your live. I wasn't on live that time, though. I wasn't on live that time. However, I don't know. I just got here. What's happening? I'm about to probably take a double shot. What y'all think? Put it in the chat what I should do. His nephew definitely came across as shy. He said he wanted to do karaoke, then kept saying nah. I agree. And it's like, I kept on trying to like help him feel comfortable. Like, no, you should do it. Da, da, da. I kept on trying to make him feel comfortable, but he was not going. His nephew told me he was a Pisces. I could kind of tell for some reason. Somehow I could kind of tell I thought he was either air sign or like a Gemini maybe, but I thought he was air sign or Pisces in particular. If he said Cancer, I would have been like, maybe. Take your double shot for me since I can't drink. Okay. Oh yeah, Miriam, you pregnant. People don't talk about nothing. Nephew not trying to take unc's girl, been there before. Probably that too, because every time I talked to, like, I'll be honest, when they first turned around to talk to me, when I first saw them, and I was like, you look like my PE teacher that I used to have a crush on. I just was talking shit. He turned around. Him and his nephew immediately was talking to me like, you know, y'all ever been in that predicament? I feel like I found myself in that predicament before. I was walking around my neighborhood. I was walking to the corner store one time. It was like in a summer. It was a random summer. I walked to the corner store, and this guy was in his yard. Some bald head nigga. He was in his yard. It was him and somebody else. The dad saw me first, then the son saw me second. And they said, yo, hey. And I was just walking. I just said, or whatever neighbors do, like, hi, whatever neighbors do. And I kept on walking. I almost remember what I was wearing. I know my hair was black. My hair was black and natural. Probably just as long as this. And so I walked to the corner store. By the time I got to the corner store, because the corner store is not that far, and I guess I kind of walk at a fast pace. By the time I got to the corner store, can you believe who walked in the store? As soon as I'm already by the fridge, putting, you know what I'm saying, getting what I'm getting. And can you believe who pulled up in the corner store and was like, hey, yo, same voice I heard. He said, yo. So when the dad talking to me, the dad don't know if he trying to holler at me or if he trying to put his son on to holler at me. And it was just like this random back and forth like that just kept happening. And then the son just looking because the son is interested. I guess the dad don't know how old I am too. Like the dad don't really know how old I am, I guess. So he's like, dang, is my son too young for you? am I too old for you? So he don't know who I'm feeling like. And the son told my son, you look like Aaliyah. I'm like, sir, I look like Aaliyah because my hair was coal black and it was to the side and it was smooth. Anyway, and he had Aaliyah on his shirt. I said, oh, interesting. But I ain't gonna lie, before I got out the house, for some reason I did think about Aaliyah before I got out the house. So I thought it was just a weird thing, a weird coincidence for him to say. And then what else happened? The dad talked about some. The dad didn't know if he wanted. So the dad saw the cross on my neck. So he started saying, yeah, sometimes I host Bible studies and, you know, I used to do stuff like that. So the dad going back and forth by saying, I like to party, I love to pay bills and I love to party. The dad coming off of me telling me that, and then he flip-flopping to he a pastor. Sir, you a freaking pastor? Like, all this to say, look, another reason why I was not going, I did get the son number. Maybe even made you feel weird at some point, awkward, a little awkward. He said something that was kind of funny. Like I remember laughing at some shit that he said because it was just funny, and he laughed at my response because I said something to him that was kind of like funny. But I didn't really entertain it. The dad ended up just saying, well, can you just take my son's number down? So I took the son's number down and he would text me, but I stopped texting. It was like on my third phone that I don't even use. Like I don't even have that number anymore. But a pastor instead of a daddy, you got. But it was just so crazy. I said, dang, the Father, the Son, where the Holy Ghost? They both was trying to holler at me at the same time. I said, oh. But it was the same type of energy. When the other two guys from the other night see me, they both had that same energy where it was like, the nephew got excited like, yo, yeah, hi. Like, he kind of actually sounded like that to me. Yo, yeah, what are you doing later? Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then the other guy was the person who I was originally talking to. Then he was talking more. So that is the plug for his son. He was really, I ain't gonna lie, shout out to his daddy, because his daddy was trying his hardest. Like, his daddy already knew. He talking about something, I like to pay bills. His daddy was trying to come across as something that he, like, his daddy was trying to fish for what I like. So he like experience, I guess, in women. The son ain't know what to do. The son just like, you want to take my number? Son ain't knowing what to do. But yeah, I don't know. I won't really fucking with. By the way, I'm talking about these people, but of course, realistically, y'all been on my channel enough to probably have a good idea of. I just be going out to have fun and hang out. Yeah, he seemed like he had more experience, but realistically, I'm not interested in neither one in both scenarios. Like realistically, I don't know. I feel like if a dude start talking about paying my bills, like, I don't know. Oh, this is another thing. The father and the son, did they not know that I be in the car driving by seeing that there's some white woman that live with them? The free, like, what? It's like some military house, people. Very beautiful. Thanks. But yeah, the other dude, though, the fact that he tried to pop up where I popped at, I did not like that, y'all. Like, I don't think y'all understand. I'm not fucking with that. I've had people try to do that before. And ironically, whenever people have tried to do that to me, it just so happened to be the same night that I'm not there. You know what I'm saying? I have seen people try to do this with me plenty of times. And it's like, they'll watch my stories, especially when I used to post stories. Even if I post the stories the next day, locals taking notes. Oh, she went there. So then that next Friday, that next Saturday, that next Sunday, that's where they try to pop out at. And it just so happened me and my homegirls go somewhere else. But I'll catch their live, or I'll catch their story, and guess where they're at? The same place I was at last week, that same day. So people be doing weird stuff, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't know, but quite an interesting experience. I'm definitely about to chase this shit. Yesterday, I got mad at myself because I put on makeup yesterday, and I kind of wish I didn't. You becoming a target. Miriam, this has been happening for so long, so I already know the ebbs. I already know the ebb and flows with this. I remember when did I tell you guys the story about when I was living in Atlanta, and there was like this this celebrity that tried to do the same thing to me? Did I ever tell you guys that? Did I ever tell you guys that? So I'll tell the story a little bit again. It's like it's connected to a backstory, but let me stop talking. Let me take a motherfucking swig. Let's hear it. Okay, bet. For some reason, I don't feel like that was a double shot. Where the freak did cat go? Okay. You like my hair? Good morning. So, okay. So I will never forget. Okay, I was in Atlanta. I was doing music. I had already networked with a lot of different people from years before me, and those people actually. It's like the people who I networked with before I moved to Atlanta were all not in Atlanta, but we were all already doing some things, not me necessarily. I was doing something else at the time. I was focused on my business. Everybody else was in music that I was talking to, or music or film, like actors and so so give me 1 second. Okay, so if you meet a guy when you're out and give him his number, do you use the normal number, or do you do what I do and give them a second number? So I have 3 different phone numbers. 3 different phone numbers that I know by heart. Well, technically I do. So when people want my number, it just depends. It depends on what category I put them in. So like, if I feel like I'm not gonna fuck with this person for real, they don't have like a high potential for me to even want to kick it with them again. I said damn 3. If they have like a potential for me not to want to kick it with them, I'm gonna give them this one number that everybody goes to, basically. My personal phone number line though, that is if you seem a little bit promising, in that I feel like, oh, you're cool, like I could kick it with you, like, you know what I'm saying, my phone gonna be in my, that phone is the phone that's always in my hand. So if you contact me, then I'll see it because you're contacting me on the phone that I'm always on. My second phone number is technically that phone number for a situation, like let's say I met that guy last night and I kicked it off with him right away. If I didn't feel comfortable giving him my first number, I would have gave him my second number. But I think honestly, I think I ended up giving him the only reason why he got my first number is because I was using the second phone for live. So if he were to be texting me and calling me on the second number, it would have fucked up my live. So I gotta work out the kinks. I gotta work out the kinks. But 1 real, 2 ghost number, 3 gotta be a business phone. So when I was living in Atlanta, right, so one of my homeboys or whatever, I'm just gonna call him that so y'all don't get confused with who I'm talking about. So he's a producer, and I was working already with different people within the music industry or whatever, but he was already working, like he was signed to somebody. I forgot what label he signed to, but he was signed producer. Yeah. So like he's signed to, I think it's Sony. I can't remember exactly who he's signed to. I think it's Sony. That's what I call my second number, my business phone. I call my third number my business phone number, low-key. But if I don't want somebody, like, okay, there's a number that's an Android phone number. That number is the iffy. I'm not sure. Those people can graduate to an iPhone number. It might not be my very first personal number, but they can graduate. There's 2 iPhone numbers that I have. So new hair, who this? Welcome back, JMO. He said, haha, see, I know. So there's 2 numbers. There's 2 iPhone numbers that people can get to. One is completely a graduation. The other one, not so much. I just want to walk on the beach and sip on a coffee and get to know you. Hopefully you set number at level 2. First number you give out is the one where you say new number, who this? Yeah. I love you, girl, and I'm your sugar daddy. Brad, you're my sugar daddy? Brad, if you're my sugar daddy, occupy the pinned comment. Thank you. No, so let me finish the story. So when I was in Atlanta, I would never forget, like, I was at the time I was single, but I was kicking it with this one dude that I had knew before knew him before we both found ourselves in Atlanta, kind of at the same time. I thought that was interesting. So like I think he was signed to like I think he was signed to Sony. I can't remember. But I just remember he would go do, sometimes he would be doing, sometimes niggas like taking me to their business meetings. I be knowing what they be doing on a subconscious level, even if they're not conscious. There's a part of them that want people to be like, look who I'm with. But there's another part of them that be doing something else. Julrae, I love you. I love you too. Can we get 3 more likes, please, chat? Yes. Look, shout out to you guys. I was not paying attention to the like. I wasn't paying attention to likes. So anyways, so he had took me to he had to go to some publishing. Was it publishing? I can't remember exactly what it was. His reasoning didn't have that much of importance. Get rid of the boy toys, land a good man. What happened with James? Where is James? James will probably where is James? I want to see him up here just so I can pin his comment. Hopefully it's a good one. Do you guys think James would be a good man? James, where are you? Okay, so let me finish the story, if you guys don't mind. James be jealous. You think so? If James was actually jealous, I feel like he might. I feel like when James is irritated or he just in the chat, he deletes shit. Unless the first name LeBron, I don't know. Arm candy times be out. Yeah, I know what they be doing sometimes, even if they like, you know what I'm saying. So anyways, finish your story. I know it's damn. James, that guy who pop up on girls' night. So if James pops up on girl night, my girls might not like me because I'll be like, sorry you guys, I'll see you guys soon. If we don't kick it there for a second, I'm gonna be like, okay you guys, I'll see you guys soon. My friends would hate James low-key. Unless they absolutely just was okay with it. I want to see James. I want to see my competition. What the fuck? James on girls night be like, hey, where my hug? Okay, let me finish the story. I'm so sorry. So long story short, we go into some type of music place building. And the place is probably, it's kind of a famous place as far as like the music behind the scenes thing or whatever. So like at the time when I was living in Atlanta at that time, I would post almost same time, same place, partly because most of the people who follow me, most of my original core most of my original core audience, most of my original core audience hold on you guys. It's Sunday night. We kicking it at Arby's. Hey, only reason I would have my girl dudes be down a little here. You're funny, bro. What'd I do? You got James fucked up when you let the Mexican homie on the street. James popped up. James popped up. You got me laughing so hard, bro. Anyways, call me Jewel live chat. Let me finish my story, you guys. Let me finish my story. So while I was there, I used to post same time because most of the core people who follow me and keep up with me are locals or people who I just already know. So I don't anticipate them to be in the same time, same place as me. Does that make sense? So it feels a little bit more like safe because you're not expecting like what happened yesterday, a nigga to try to pop up where he think you be at or where he know you be at. So at the time, it was safe. I knew that the minute that I start to get that weird energy, because people do like to try to be at the same time, same place as me. The minute I get that energy, it's going to get cut off, right? And even then, when I'm posting, I'm not always posting the same time. It might be like a few hours already left, sometimes the next day. But it is still kind of close. So, long story short, I had posted myself in this music building in Atlanta. And, the next day, I posted it. Tell me why the next day after that, there's this celebrity that I guess was living in Atlanta at the time. There was a celebrity that was living in Atlanta that I had a feeling was keeping up with me. Why did she pop up in the same building, like making it a big to-do? Like, yeah, you got, I forgot what the hell she was talking about, but basically she posted herself in that building. So then, not my homeboy producer, my actual musical doing work with producer, I had talked to him and I said, isn't this weird that blah 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 is popping up where I'm at after I'm there? And it don't matter. He was like, cause she ain't fucking with you. She can't fuck with you. That's exactly what he said. He told me some more stuff that I never repeated out loud, but that's what he said. And I was just like, oh, okay. I just left it at that. So why fast forward somebody in their music talk about something? Let me not say it. Give me a second. Give me 1 second, y'all. Give me 1 second. I make you feel uncomfortable? Why? Not to stop midway through the story, damn. So anyways, this is what the person said in their lyrics. They said, basically, y'all know what my producer said? She can't fuck with you. She not fuck with you. So basically, the person tried to do a diss track on me a few years later. Like, could you imagine? I don't care if a person's a celebrity or not. Could you imagine somebody on your heels, though? Like a random stranger, a random celebrity that's a girl. Could you imagine a random other female celebrity trying to be where you be, but never talking to you directly, never showing love to you? That don't feel comfortable. That don't feel like, y'all don't think that would make y'all feel like, what the hell this person on? So you want to pop up where I'm at, but you don't want to make it even slightly formal in the exchange for it to be friendly. You just want to be like, oh, she gonna be here. I'm gonna be here too. That's weird, bro. Like, you don't talk, you don't say hi, hello, you don't like a picture, you don't say, oh my gosh, you don't even do a blanketed subliminal, talk about something, I fuck with this person, da da da. Y'all don't think that wouldn't be weird? So long story short, I felt the energy as weird. Why are you trying to pop up where I'm at, where you think I'm going to be at? Like, could you imagine? I posted that picture. Even though I said she posted it the next day, she really popped up there within the hour. That's another reason why it made it weird. Could you imagine I post the picture and it's my next day, but because I posted it, the hoe pops up within the hour. That means that hoe was anticipating, like, she was real life there since 1 second. She was 1 second on my story, like, oh, I know where that's at. Let's go over there. Like, what? Like, that's weird to me. So anyways, so then she said in her song, something about fucking with me because you can't, hoe, something like that. Something tomorrow. I'm giving you guys the code, the hint. I'm giving you guys the hint. Something tomorrow. Something about something can't fuck with me. I can't remember the lyrics. But could you imagine, even that makes it weird too. How are you trying to beef with a girl just because you was being weird, trying to pop out where she at? And then a few years later, 4, 5, 6 years later, you're trying to diss her in a track? That shit is weird as hell. Like, these hoes be dumb as fuck. Like, they be dumb. So I don't know. I don't think anybody caught it in the chat. At least they didn't say it out loud. But it doesn't matter. You guys, I'm about to tell James to come fight me in the chat like a man. James, come fight me on the live. James, come fight with me on the live. Since it's static. If I fell in love, teleport to you. You're moving to the UK, I'm paying. I'll give it the best shot. This track made me want to walk up and diss back. Like, who the hell diss singing back? That's funny. She from your hometown? No, that hoe from New York. That hoe from New York. That hoe from New York. She's a rapper. She's a rapper hoe from New York. Like, bitch, that's so weird. And then you got the nerve to then try to diss me. First of all, in between that time and that, she already was like posting shit, trying to keep up with my life. Like, she would try to be super overly invested in whatever it is that I had going on in my life. So I guess she thought that I was going to do this tarot. I guess she thought I was going to do the tarot thing those many years back. because I was more so learning about certain aspects, and it wasn't actually tarot, not necessarily. So because she thought I was doing tarot, can y'all believe that she made herself a tarot page? Y'all probably don't know who I'm talking about, do y'all? It was literally something that was like, it came and went. She had like advertised herself doing tarot readings. Did she jump on the stage with, no, it wasn't her. She's from the Bronx. She's obsessed. Yes, Jewel in Virginia by the train tracks. Huh? Brad, what? Hey. Hey, James. Hey, hubby. Hey, hubby, how are you feeling? Hubby, you happy with me or you're mad with me? Oh, look who's here. Is this the James? James is the main girl. Oh my, your hair are beautiful. Thanks, do it the right thing. Haha, main girl. Anyways, we summoned the top fight demon in the chat. You gonna get James excited? I'm riding the train, choo choo. We summoned, oh, I read that. I hear Run Fade all the time. Who says that? I'm back, baby. Fuck, I'm laughing, bro. James, what was you saying? What was you saying, James? What's my favorite brand of clothes? The ones that I put on. She clicks her fingers and James comes running. She got him on lock. Run the Mohawk them. Nah. Anyways, James is back. Yes. Chat is hilarious. Will you talked about? What you talking about, James? James, what you talking about? Somebody said no. Somebody said James is back. Then they said no, not James. We love hate you, James. So James, what's all that crap you was talking in my messages? So James is trying to raise that girl up. Now James, on that, have I got permission to use my words? Please show your nails. It's beautiful. These are my nails. Who is James? James is pinned. Somebody said, period. This is my nails. I will fly you out. Brad, you're trying to fly me out? We are where you are from. Huh? James can never pull a girl. Anyways, what was I saying, you guys? Let's talk about something else then, since I keep not being able to complete the story. Your nails are always on point. Thanks, do the right thing. I actually need to go back to the nail shop. I want to change it up. Well, damn, how many James in this damn app, girl? There is a lot, huh? James has that 90 baby face riz. Before I forget, girl, question out, and I saw your cards. Is there by any chance you can do a quick reading on my mother-in-law? Had a heart attack this morning. Would she be okay? Can the cards tell you? She said, period, girl. Get your nails done, okay? You know what? Let's just see what comes out in the reading. Why colors are not applied? I was thinking, look, James did that when I did this. I was thinking about... I was thinking about getting a new color and putting a color, doing it again with color. Let's see about Miriam's mother-in-law. At this time, I see her energy being one where Miriam, your mother-in-law, she feels like she's doing a lot of things on her own at the time. Cheeky wink. James feeling freaky. Where's your favorite lipstick? I actually do have it. I could apply it if you guys want. Your mother-in-law, she feels like she's doing a lot of stuff on her own. It's not that she doesn't feel like she's capable of it. She just kind of feels like she is taking care of herself alone. Like, but let's see. How will she be going forward? Going forward, she won't be honest. She might not be that forthcoming about her feeling like she's doing a lot of stuff on her own. But let's see. What's next as far as her health and healing? I do see her receiving love, but I think there might be a disconnect. I don't really like her, but I care too much about my hubby that I'm asking you. Okay. I do see her receiving love, but I don't see her being able to like completely fully receive it. So I guess it's a specific thing that would make her feel like she isn't alone. And it could be a male's presence, but like presence, you know. Going forward, I do see her, she might stir up drama. I think this lady, I think sometimes she stirs up drama because she actually is quite alone. Like, I think most times she feels alone. She's probably scared she's gonna die alone. Maybe her son is one of the few people that she feels like she still has that somebody paying attention to her, caring for her. Girl, I'm jealous of your eyelashes. Really? Thanks, boo. That's nice, Miriam. Teach these devils how to act. What's my favorite celebrity or singer? That's Thy Body Continuance. Bottom of the deck, yeah, I see her causing conflict. I also see her, she really needs to be careful about stress. She really needs to be careful about stress because I kind of just see her kind of being burdened and like having to go through a healing process. As far as her healing, I do see her healing, like I do see her recovery process being something that is kind of moderate to a little bit quick, like a moderately quick type of healing process. For guidance purpose, what she can do is I kind of see her making some changes, some lifestyle changes will really help her as far as like going forward. I think that she is somewhat, I don't know, something about her holding on to some type of pain. I don't know if she's going to hold on to the experience and is going to linger like a almost like a trauma. I don't know if she's holding already onto a previous trauma or if her going through a heart attack is a trauma that she needs to also find ways to, in a healthy way, kind of like release. It's like a fear attached to it. Overall, I do see her doing that. Okay. Is it bad? I don't like her. She lives with my sister-in-law, has 3 kids. Last thing I heard, my sister-in-law messing with another guy. I'm not sure. That could be stressful. Your sister-in-law is messing with another guy and it's stressful for the mother-in-law. She does need to find peace, okay? Maybe relax herself a little bit more. There's some type of behaviors that she was previously doing that maybe she should slow up on and ease up. So yeah, that's what I got for you, Miriam. So yeah. Give me 1 second. Yes, because my sister-in-law leaves her with the kids and goes clubbing. Oh, yeah, she feels like she does a lot of stuff alone. Jury, follow. Thanks. Thanks, baby. Someone called Tom Cruise right the fuck now. I'm trying to watch Babe 2 Pig City, but I'm all allergic to shrimp and beans. So, yeah. But, yeah, she feels like she does a lot of stuff alone. It's not like she can't. It's not like she can't take care of herself doing it, but she just feels like that a lot. Everybody hating on my pink iPhone, about to get a sidekick. Welcome back, Destroy. How are you feeling? Make sure you guys double tap the live. I appreciate it. The hair is fire. Thanks, Destroy. My brother cheated on his girlfriend with my ex-best friend who was dating on my ex-boyfriend. That's crazy. I just want to show this. 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Hearts. I mean, 10 of Diamonds. I might be your brother then. Thanks. I just hate seeing hubby down, even though we tried to act tough, but I know him too well. Yeah, I feel like, let's see what you could do. Let's see what you can do or anybody could do. I'm going to do general. Let's see what anybody can do to kind of help her at this time, be there for her. What anybody could do. it's kind of like you have to be strategic. You gotta kind of be, I don't know, like to some extent, it's like if you really want to help her, because she has a hard time effectively receiving love, it seems like, or receiving something. It's like she wants things that she has a hard time like accepting. Could be help. So you guys, maybe y'all can help by finding a strategic way, a sneaky way to kind of, a masterful way to kind of like alleviate her of things. It could be the pressure of taking care of a lot of stuff on her own. So, I mean, I guess there's ways that you can like kind of assist her with whatever she has on her plate. So if it is like the kids and stuff, maybe start finding a sneaky way to get the kids out her hair, you know? And just be like, oh yeah, so my husband won tickets to this thing for kids. So we're just thinking if all the kids want to be ready at da-da-da, we can go take the kid. Like, you got to find a sneaky, strategic way to do this. I wonder why. Because I think that maybe her herself isn't, maybe maybe your husband and his mom are not that different in that they put on a tough face and they cover up how much pain they're in. So she wouldn't want you to feel, she wouldn't want to feel that you feel pity for her. She seems to be one of those type. Like, she wouldn't want you to feel pity for her. She wouldn't want to feel that energy. Like, I feel so sorry that she wouldn't want to feel that. So it's like a way to help her at this time is to find a sneaky way to do things for her without her feeling like you're in a position to where you're like, oh, like, we want to be there for you. She don't want all that. She just kind of wanted to be like, guess what? We're going to do this with the kids. So we're going to take them, da-da-da, we're going to do da-da. And then, so she just feels the relief of, oh, no kids. Or whatever the freak the relief could come from. As an example, though. Let's see, what else? Yeah, so, you know, also, I mean, this is something that you probably can't help her, but in general, if there was ways that, like, let's say men flirted with her more, she probably would feel better if, like, she got attention from men, you know? But that's not something that you probably can't necessarily do unless you take the kids and she goes to a speed dating I don't know. But yeah, I think if she had more passion around her, but that's not something that you can completely, her herself might be blocking that energy, but it's not something that easily anybody can just fix for her at the moment. But yeah, it seems to be that she's been going through a lot of changes, especially with this health concern that popped up. So, or situation. Ain't too proud to beg, TLC. You was with Key and I missed it. Guess I'm gonna find karma. Ooh. Y'all want to know something? I don't want this to necessarily happen. Do I have to knock on wood? I do not run into karma. When I go out and do things, I personally do not ever run into karma, ever. We're never in the same places. Joy, you got good ass stories. Season 2 next. What y'all want to hear next? Find me a title to title the last set of stories, but just let me know. So yeah, Miriam, that's what I got for you, girl. I wish I had more drink. I wish I had more drink. I might give me some tomorrow. Run into her while driving, maybe. You trying to get me to catch her in traffic, girl? Karma don't drive. So what? She gonna be in the back of an Uber and I'm gonna catch her in traffic? Joel, let's hear about how you robbed those 2 Asian kids of 1600 Avenue. So I wouldn't necessarily say I robbed them. Let me stop. You're welcome. What those 2 10s mean? Oh, you saw the 2 10s earlier? The 2 10s is how James feels about me in the chat. That's what the 2 10s meant. One is like ultimate success. The other one is ultimate dreams lived. So imagine that, ultimate dream, ultimate success. That's how James views me. Probably every James in the chat. So yeah. Somebody said, wow. I was about to say, let's see if it shows it. I was about to say, let's see if it shows again. It did show up, and I was shuffling these cards. I would doubt there's another 10 under here. Okay, yeah, I knew it wasn't. James said, how you mean?
I knew it wasn't, but look, this is how James thinks of me. He thinks I'm his dream, ideal, ultimate option. James, what you mean? How you mean? James plus Julrae equals heart. Remember, he gonna impregnate you. Jewel, Patriots or Broncos? Who you got winning? If I tell you and you get it right, you got to come back and give me money. If I tell you and I get it wrong, we must never discuss this ever again. It was for free though. Well, you got the answer from me for free. But I'll be honest, Destroy. I'll be honest. A lot of times when I predict sports, it doesn't necessarily come out the way that I would anticipate it to. So, but let's see. What's the one that wasn't the Broncos? Maybe them. I don't know. It might be a little bit tough. It might be a little bit tough. It might be the Broncos. Steelers for life. Patriots, even though I don't know who they are. Don't say Patriots. It might actually be the Patriots. Steelers not in playoffs, then I don't exist or what? Who's y'all favorite team? James, do you have a football team? Yo, it's the Horchata twin. Yo, Incredible Jim. That's the other James. He's like more of a Jimmy though. But yeah, welcome back. Cards next, 942. for shits and giggles, let's get a 9, a 4, and a 2. So far, no. This is what came out, what, 10, 7, 6, bottom, no. Researchers say polar bears are like semi-trucks in fur running through the Arctic zone. Oh, wow. Somebody, are y'all gonna guess numbers? Let's see if somebody guesses the right number. James, can you put a number in the chat too? Y'all want to guess a number? Should I do off the top or should I shuffle it through? Somebody said 8. Somebody said 6. 7, 8, 3 of clubs, 7. I like the specifics, Miss Bunny. Miss Bunny might, if she win that, Miss Bunny need to play the lottery or something. Top card? Okay. Guess what the top card is, you guys. I don't even know it. I know what I would guess. 3. James guessed 3. I guess 4. 8 of hearts. 6 of triangles. 7, 11, 10. Are y'all ready? Y'all ready? Okay, let's see. Any last guesses? Okay, going once. Going twice. Okay, let's see. 7 of spades. Okay. It's the ace. So if anybody said, I didn't see anybody guess ace. But would this count? This doesn't count as a 10, does it? Bottom of the deck though, Queen of Hearts. So y'all want to try that again? I'm like moving through the cards. I did guess 4, but it wasn't a 4. Yes, Ace of Diamonds. That's kind of fun. Let me shuffle the cards. 11 or a 1. Oh, okay, so it's not a 10. I'm gonna guess ace. So we're about to do it again. I'm gonna pick at the top. So y'all can put y'all guesses in. After this shuffle, we're gonna get to it. After this shuffle, okay. Y'all guess. What y'all think? What card is this? Jewel, can you read me, please? Cooper, it says that you're supposed to be modeling, Cooper. No, look. James says 5. 5 of spades. 9, 9, 3. Huh. What would I guess? I kind of want to guess 4 again, but I kind of want to guess 2. And then I kind of want to guess 8. And Ace of Hearts. It might be a big card, a face card, right? It could be Joker too, by the way. King of Spades. Okay, y'all ready? Let's see. It was a face card. I had a feeling. Bottom of the deck. Look, this is my 4. My 4 is at the bottom of the deck though. That's crazy. I had a feeling. I was like, it's probably gonna be a face card. Let's try it again. Of course, y'all know I can't see these cards. Did I get you? Did anybody get it right by any chance? I don't think I saw anybody guess a face card. Dang, I had Queen in my head. The prize is you got to take Jewel on a shopping spree to Chanel and Balenciaga. They said nope. All right, let's do this again. I'm gonna shuffle 2 more times. So y'all already putting y'all guesses in. I'm gonna let y'all guess, and I'm gonna give you guys 2 guesses, top and bottom. Ooh, I think a card tried to flip over, so hopefully it's not flipped over. Okay, good. Y'all want to guess what card this is at the top? You can guess 2, top and bottom. All the money you will find. 7 of spades, 3 of hearts. James says 1, ace. A 3 or 6, queen of hearts. 8 of hearts. I think the top card, from, if I were to guess, I would guess that it's a black card if it's a number. Like a club. I guess clubs. What number though? Maybe 8. Somebody said 8 of clubs. Did you say that after me? Oh, nice. We playing blackjack. Not really. What y'all think the bottom card is? I think the bottom card is like a 3 of diamonds. Somebody said 3 clubs. So yeah. All right, let's see. The top card is, it is a black card, but not a clubs. 7 of spades, and the bottom card is the ace of clubs. So I be guessing like partially, like club or whatever. What did James say? Did James get that one right? James got that one right. Oh my god. Let's gamble and getting major debt. Let's gamble and get major wins. See, look, I got the mindset of a gambler. Did you hear the difference, Destroy? You said let's gamble and get into major debt. A true gambler that's probably in debt says let's gamble and get major wins. Tetra and James won. Oh, okay. Look, shout out to Tetra and James. Now y'all gotta fight over who gets to have one night with me. Now let me stop. I'm playing. Jewel, I'm taking you to Vegas. Let's go. Y'all, when I'm at the blackjack table, magical things do happen when I'm at the blackjack table, but maybe I shouldn't say that out loud. It probably doesn't matter. But there's been a few times where I have said, every time I say table win, we get a table win. Or a lot of times I'll be like, good luck, ace. Sometimes they be getting it. What else would I be saying? Sometimes I just can guess what type of card it's going to be. I'm like, oh, that's about to be a face card. I don't know all the mechanics because I used to go with somebody who knew, like, oh, okay, it's about to be big cards next. Like, they knew all that. Yeah, magic is money disappearing. Oh, Jewel, I'm not losing again. Jewel, let's go to MGM. And I mean, I can't guarantee I'm going to be y'all good luck charm, but there's been a lot of times where I have just been a good luck charm. Yeah, you have a good one. $1 to $5 for me. I love Spanish and blackjack. Brad, what you trying to say? You confessing your feelings? Brad, are you trying to confess your feelings? Give me 1 second. I'm about to blow my nose. Okay, you guys can hear me now? Chat, rig it up for me. Don't tell Jewel though. What happened? Stay home, that meaning James, let's do this. Tetra, you about to go back and forth with James for a date with me? All kind of beef stew in the tissue. Let's get a fan trip to Vegas. James, you trying to guess what type of panties I got on? James, you're confident that I have on panties? James, you're confident that I have on panties right now? Tetra, James about to ban you, bruh. Somebody said I figure. James, why are you so confident that I have on panties right now? Brad said you're commando. Hey there, gorgeous. How are you doing? You're looking amazing. Thank you. I'm feeling really good. James, you think, what color do you think I have on, James? James said, I know. I love the way you say panties. James, what color panties do you think I have on right now? Are you sure I have on panties right now, James? Somebody said they pink. Show us colors then. She ain't got no panties on, James. James talking about something, I know. James talking about something, yeah. Seriously, can you read? Cooper, hi. I know they pink. Something might be pink down there. Something might be pink down there, but I don't know if it's a pansy. Let me stop playing with y'all. I bet Jules' bra is pink though. So, somebody said, hey. Y'all crazy. Somebody said, ride my horse, bald and pink, Miss Money. Hey, I'm colorblind, Jewel. Let me find out. Ooh. Anyways, you're pretty. Thank you. I'm a color mechanic. Let me guess the color, chat. Okay. Somebody want to guess the color of the top card? Somebody want to guess the suit or color? Say, what it do, Juju? Hey, Taco Sunday. Woo! I might get some tacos. Red of hearts. Hearts. Okay. If I guess red, I actually guess diamond for some reason. Doesn't have to be. Pink of hearts, 8 of hearts, ace. Okay. If I guess black, I think it's a club. But I'm like, because I'm holding it and I'm paying attention to y'all, I haven't had time to really focus. Because it can be like a 7 of spades, really. James, do you want to guess? Y'all think the color's red? Let's do 4. Okay. I'm going to see if the mod James is going to give a guess. Because if not, it's fine. I'm about to pull and see. Black, 7 of clubs. I guess 7 of spades. Jewel already knows the... I never looked, so I don't actually know. Genuinely. 3. Okay. Let's see. Ooh, 2 of clubs. I was off. I was very off. There go the 7 of spades. Yo. Didn't I say 7 of spades? And it was at the bottom? That is crazy. James distracted by the panties, probably. Ooh. See, sometimes I surprise myself with stuff like that, but I don't know. Sometimes, like, did you see how I had to pause and actually, like, look and guess? That probably is the difference for me. 7 of spades and 2 of clubs, black as fuck. True. I said if it's red, I guess diamonds. I said if it's black, I guess clubs originally, but I said it's probably like 7 of spades. And it was at the bottom. So this is how I'm like shuffling it too, by the way. It's like I put some here, put some in the back, put some here. Sometimes I just break the deck, but that's kind of like how I'm doing the hand shuffling. It's like this. But I'm not looking ever. So y'all want to try it again? Somebody can tell me to stop shuffling. What does the Joker cards actually mean? Are they just dead cards? So let's say I was reading. Let's say I was using it to read. There go your Joker, Miriam. It fell. Did you see that, Miriam? Did you see your Joker pop up? Stop summoning the cards, y'all. That's why I don't. Sometimes you. Nah, let me not say that. Miriam, you summoned the card. A Jack and a Joker. There's 2 Jokers in this deck. The next card is red or black, Jewel. I get to take you ghost hunting. I don't really have a propensity. No, let me stop saying big words. I don't really have a desire to go ghost hunting. Next card is a 1. Okay, my guesses are right, but delayed. Okay, so this is kind of like how I've been shuffling.
It's just that when it's off camera, if a card flips, nobody has to see it, but on camera, you kind of get an idea. So a few more of these. See? See, see, see? Okay, let's do this here. So how the fuck she bend down like that without falling off the bed? If I did that, my legs would have been discombobulated. Do you guys want to guess what card is at the top? Maybe bottom, but guess a card. I'm seeing 8 for myself, but I don't know if it's correct because I'm seeing 9 too. 9 positively. Rick, when you said that, I thought 9 too. Your love is bored. James, you see 8? Sometimes I like to wait before I say it. I see a face card too, in my opinion. Maybe like a king. Could be king of club, I feel. I didn't look at, like, I'm not seeing it, by the way. I didn't look and then, like, do that thing that I did last time. 8 of hearts, 9 of diamonds, male picture card. I kind of got a male picture card too. We all could be wrong. It could be like a 3 or 6. Because I'm saying it out loud, it could change, by the way. If I'm the reason why, if that makes sense. 8, I think I originally guessed what? At first I said 8, then I said 9, and then the king card or something like that. Probably a black one too. Y'all ready? Okay, let's see. Oh, 10. 10 of hearts, I was off. Bottom of the deck, I was off. Didn't I say it was probably like a 3 of diamonds? Did I say 3 of diamonds? I did say it was probably like a 3. Sorry, you guys. I feel like I kind of influenced you guys. Jewel and all keep using big words. Propensity. I have a propensity. I feel like I use big words because of a few different reasons. You got 6 right in a row. That's what's up. That's what's up. I was wrong. Sorry, you guys. I feel like I led James astray. I feel like I led James astray with that one. The fuck does propensity mean? Like a tendency. The fuck does tendency mean? Nah, nobody asked me that. To have the propensity to do something, it's like you kind of have more of like a tendency. You have like almost like a urge, almost like a almost guaranteed desire to want to. Yeah, also desire want. Yeah, it's like you kind of have an urge, a urge, a tendency, a desire, a want, a live, a laugh, a love. All these stuff. There go that king card. A sense of act or doing. Thanks, Destroy. Webster in the chat, y'all. Webster, no, let me stop. But yeah. Merriam-Webster. Fucking nerds using these big words. I love you too, JulraeJulrae. Do you love me too? Kofi Warren. Welcome to the live. Crank is here. Crank is back. Hello all. Crank. Where Jasmine at, Crank? And don't you lie to us. Don't you lie to us. Bunny, I'm going to get that frog to beat your ass. Bunny, what happened with you and the frog? I have no recollection of such name. Ooh. Crank. It was that bad? She beat... Crank, she beat your memory out? Crank, you let her whoop your ass that much? You got like... What's it called? Short-term memory loss now? I'm hiding in her rose garden. Damn, girl, you're beautiful. Thank you, you guys. Welcome to the live. I changed it to the LMFO guy to change it back to Froggy. Oh, so you call him Froggy. Now we all using big words. We really are nerds and too intellectual. You're right, buddy. You're right. I like talking to other people with big words in the vocabulary, But the kind of people that I don't prefer to listen to be quite honest, the type of people that I don't like listening to is the ones that you can feel that they're using big words to sound more impressive and smart. There's kind of like a difference. Like, could you imagine somebody keeps using the same one big word like over and over and over because that's probably like the only word that they know, and they just keep on. It's like they're. It makes it seem like they're kind of not smart because you seemingly still have a limited vocabulary. You know, like imagine if the only word I use that's not common in everyday language was like I don't know, man. I don't know. I really don't know. Like, but like propensity. What propensity is different because it's kind of like you can use that word a few times. But a word that's not that common but people say it, like I don't know, like not an action, not a verb, just a big word type vibe. Like thesaurus. Like what if I thought thesaurus was a big word? So I'll be like, yeah, so people look at you like you're like a thesaurus, like you know a lot of different words in your book, like, and because you're a thesaurus, that's why people do this, because you're a thesaurus. Like when you're like, I don't know how to put into words. I don't know how to put into words. There's some people that I listen to, and it sounds like they're trying to put in as much filler words and use these bigger words, like they're writing a paper, but they're talking out loud. Like what? Have you ever had conversations with those people? It's like they want to sound super smart, but it feels like they're trying to reach a word count limit out loud. Like, I don't like that. Speak normal, y'all. What the fuck is innocuous? I don't know if I'm saying it correct, but innocuous. But basically, to be honest, Miss Bunny, that is the perfect example. I have funny time pronunciating. Like when I was very young, pronunciations was always slightly a little bit difficult for me, but it must be like how my speech. Innocuous. Innocuous is a non-harmful way. But yeah, like something like that. Like what if I kept on saying like deplorable? Or I don't know, like what if I kept on saying something like that, like the actions they took was like deplorable is not that bad, but like there's some people who I promise you it just sounds like they're trying to use a big word to sound impressive. We collaborating. I know big words, but I can't spell word shit. Sometimes I know a word, but I can't pronunciate it or enunciate it because it's a sophisticated sometimes. Sometimes I just can't pronunciate it. Like I can hear it a few times. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't pronounce Massachusetts for real. Sometimes I can. I could be like Massachusetts. I think that's closer to say it. Or let's say like Jersey. A lot of times I say Jersey, and it's not because I don't know how to say it. I don't know why my brain does that. And I'll just say Jersey. It's Jersey. I can say Jersey. Pompous. I love that word. My grammar / audio correct. Autocorrect. I'm so pretty. Thank you. No point unless winning money on a game show. I agree. Let's play Jeopardy, y'all. Like, do you guys want to all just randomly go go sign up for Jeopardy? Deplorable means easily deported. I thought deplorable means like very, very, very you know, frowned upon actions, basically. Unwittingly. The one word I can't stand Americans saying is the word jaguar. Why? Why? How do we say it? Do we not say it in a way that you like? Jaguar. Am I saying it? Jaguar. Rio. Huh? James, can you tell her? No, have y'all ever heard people with a certain UK accent say the word squirrel?
They say squirrel, squirrel. I don't know how to do. You people over in the UK, when they say the word squirrel, that shit is hilarious as fuck, bro. You say it like jaguar. It's jaguar. Jaguar? I would have never said jaguar. Never. Have you ever heard a person, they say squirrel, squirrel. They don't say squirrel, they say squirrel. I don't know. Yo, hold on, let me try to find it. I'm gonna try to find an example. You
has lost its mind.
Type in UK people.
Say a certain word in a British accent. This comment here, the way you say, are you ready, America?
Y'all ready?
Squirrel. Squirrel. That is how you say the
Squirrel.
word. Squirrel.
What is the pronunciation of this word in British English? So first I'm going to teach you the pronunciation, then I'm going to tell you an interesting fact about these
just
little
tell us
creatures.
it.
This is a squirrel. It's a 2-syllable word. Squirrel. Squirrel. The stress is on the first syllable. To say this word correctly, we first say squir.
No, it's
Square.
squirrel.
Square.
Squirrel. James, I saw what you typed.
Copy my
Destroy, what did he say? Bottle of water. Oh, Mike.
British person.
5 things Scottish people struggle to say. Number 1, curly whirly.
What the fuck is that?
Curly whirly. Curly whirly.
Do you want to get together? What did James say, Destroy? Give me 1 second. Why are all these people Indian? Who's Indian? Where is Darling? Where's Sean? EJ Twice, welcome back. Can y'all believe there was a few cards? This card, can y'all believe this card was stuck in the deck? So if anybody was guessing King of Spades, that was in the deck. Curly Whirly is a chocolate sweet. I can't believe they say squirrel, squirrel, squirrel. Squirrel. It's squirrel. Squirrel. That's a cute squirrel. It's a squirrel. That's a cute squirrel. Give me 1 second, you guys. I'll be right back. Squirrel. Squirrel.
Welcome back, you guys. Whew. How are you guys?
What happened? Let me check the chat and see if anybody said anything. Did James talk ish while I was going? You're gonna steal the poster? Oh, y'all was plotting on the poster when I was going? I'm an engineer at NASA. I could really take care of you. Okay, you can start by checking the pinned comment. Let's get the ball rolling. Should I go through the window or back door? They're both unlocked. I swear that picture blinked back. Clone, send one of the bitches in to do the job. She is. I can't see because the subscribe button is blocking her eyes. What if I just step in front of the camera? Would that scare y'all? Oh my God. Y'all want to know what's funny? I can't tell you. Cindy, press the damn subscribe button. Damn, the couch can stream. Where the heck you go? Scottish people, Klansmen, and all tribal folk have the harshest dialects on their language, literally incomprehensible, inaudible, unintelligible. That's an AI couch. Who's my favorite rapper? That's a good question. To be honest, I be listening to old, like, I be listening to throwback Tupac. I be listening to all kind of people. Not the James talk. James ain't say nothing I was going. He know not to speak. Why you don't want to tell me what's going on in my life? Cooper already gave you a reading. Jewel favorite rapper, Young Thug and Travis Scott. Huh? Tupac, Dear Mama. Yeah. You like my hair? Thanks. I have pretty eyes, thanks. Greetings, Rachel. Welcome to the live. How do you know that? Jewel, what about Drake? Oh yeah, Free Poppy. Wait, why was I saying Free Poppy at one point? No, Free Padre. Every time she posts a pic, she's saying that she's serving throw it. Ooh. How many kids do I have? I don't have any kids, you guys. Do you guys want me to have some kids? Free Padre. Free Padre. I miss do y'all guys miss the Padre days? Do y'all miss the Padre days by any chance? It's so crazy because like ever since we kind of like phased out of that and went to other stuff, and then now it's just James. James is low-key taking over just because he just, I don't know. I feel like James low-key took over since. That was like an era though. It was an era. You will get married soon. You are so beautiful. I will. Oh my gosh. James liked that I said that. Look. James liked that I said that. Look. James the knight in Shyman armor. James was here first, so I'll pass to her. Beefing with my chicken when I'm in jail. Did your phone autocorrect, or did you just want it to be chicken? Beefing with my chicken when I'm in jail. Why do you don't want to get married? I would get married if somebody asked me to get married right now and they like text it to me like right now. Like I would look at it and they say let's get married. I'd be like, okay, let's get married. Let's get married. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember last year, 2025 had a viral moment. It was meet me at the altar in your white dress. We ain't getting no younger, so we might as well do it. Might as well. Rachel, it's Padre. I'm free, little mom. Oh my gosh, your name is Padre. That is kind of creeping me out. Live chat, send her your positive energy so she can have a happy, healthy, and successful life. The solution to society. Thank you. So we might as well do it. Y'all remember that video? Crazy times. Padre, haven't you been here before? Like, you have. It's been a long time. How you been? F Omar, I beat his ass. Oh, Padre, not G. Padre, not G on the chat. Why you don't fuck with Omar? Look. Hey, why you don't fuck with Omar? I want to know. Tell me T, Padre. Padre, what was the last straw for you? I ain't, look. If you say it's fuck Omar, then maybe, but I just want to know, what was the final straw for you? Because it had to have been something to break the camel back. Happy Monday, you guys. It's 1:45 a.m. where I'm at, so happy Monday. Omar was too sad. Omar was so freaking sassy, wasn't he? Omar was always trying to fight with me, like, in a girl way with a girl. So, like, for instance, hypothetically speaking, let's just say Omar was standing right next to me right now while we're on live. He would find something to bring up. Like, the live and everybody would have been flowing. It would have been too positive. He would have to say some negative, hateful shit at some point. Or if he doesn't say something negative, he'll try to say something kind of demeaning that kind of boosts him up. You know what I'm saying? He'll be like, Rachel, one of my hoes. Like, he would say something like that. Like, it's out of hatred, though. So, yeah. He didn't like you getting attention. He didn't like me I don't think he felt like I deserved to get attention too. Cause do you guys remember there was this one live? There was this one live, and you know what he said? He was like, he didn't say it all the way out loud. I just knew what he was trying to say. He was like, I was on live and I was talking to you guys, and he was like, he said in the background, he was like, that shit's sad, yo. And he shook his head. I said, what? He said, I said, what? That I'm on live and then I get money, and like, I had to tell a benefit out of me being on live other than what he probably thought was just me looking for attention. It was just like, he don't understand this world. Do y'all remember when I was at his house that one time and I coughed and was choking? Do you guys want to know the real reason why I was coughing? I don't know if you guys remember, but he had gave me something to drink at some point, and I was drinking it. And something happened, I did this, and I started coughing. I was like, do you guys want to know why I started coughing? Okay, so let's say I'm on live just like this. He was behind the camera. And he was looking like he wanted to reach for my camera. He looked like he was about to do this, like reach for my camera and put it to his face and say, hi, live. So I thought this nigga was about to touch my phone, and that shit choked me the fuck up. I was about to be like, and then he didn't, but then he ended up not doing it. Like, he ended up not grabbing my phone because I wasn't able, like, I had my phone, I had my cup in my hand, so I wasn't in my other phone. There was no way I was going to be able to grab my actual phone quick enough. But I thought that nigga low-key wanted to be on my live that night. Like, but that shit choked me the fuck up. I almost died about that. Omar be talking about clock that T, trying to embrace his feminine side. Like, if somebody wants to put a ring on it, they gotta accept you're going to get male attention online and be okay with it. I agree. There was this other guy that I recently stopped talking to as well because he would get mad. Like, he knew me from these lives, by the way. This other guy, he knew me from the lives, and he would inch his way into the door. He would always donate to my channel, and he started actually like just paying some of my bills and stuff, right? So I was like, okay, cool. Like, we're getting to know each other, but I do like that vibe already. You know what I'm saying? So then I think what really was the straw in the camel's back was that the spicy live that I did a few times. When I kept on doing spicy lives on top of pinning James's comments, he said, oh, James must be your new boyfriend. Do you know there's another nigga that was up here? The same night that the other nigga said James must be my boyfriend, another nigga said blocked. I said, what the hell is going on? The niggas is out of control. The niggas don't like it. Jury, I need to tell you something. What's up? See you later, Joel. See you later, Padre. Hey, look, I fuck with your view on that. Because he was absolutely sassy as hell. Omar's the reason why I think my Instagram is deleted and I'll never get it again. So shout out to Omar for the reason why I don't have an Instagram at the moment. I have an Instagram, but not in the same way. So yeah.
So yeah. You're looking so cute and beautiful, madam. Thank you. Thanks, y'all. But yeah, Omar was very sassy. There was a lot of times where he would just try to find an opportunity to try to make me seem lesser than. It almost seemed like for no reason too. Like, and could you imagine that's what he was doing on camera? But then when I'm back on your live, I could really help you get your IG back. Okay. Okay. I hope so. I hope so. So, sorry, you guys. I was reading something. So, Omar, what was I about to say? I keep losing my train of thought. So sorry, you guys. But yeah, he would just go back and forth with me. Omar would just kind of like go back and forth with me. And it's like he would try to make something out of nothing. Like, do y'all remember a live where he was like, Rachel ain't all that. She not what y'all think she is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's kind of crazy. So yeah, Omar's a hater. He's a hater. He's a hater. He's a hater. And you know what's so crazy? Ooh, I gotta tell y'all tea, because y'all know y'all my friends, right? Y'all know most of y'all are cool. Some of you guys are my internet quote unquote live viewer peoples. Some people are haters, but we don't acknowledge them. Do y'all guys want to know some tea? Y'all guys want to know some tea? Do y'all know when I was out on karaoke 2 days ago with that guy? Guess who called me? Did I tell y'all? Didn't I tell y'all? I was like, y'all, Omar. Did I tell you guys Omar was calling me? When I was out on live and that dude that was rubbing my leg was sitting next to me, Omar, let me tell y'all another thing. Okay, I probably can't tell y'all. But basically, whenever a man pops up on my live, Omar is the first person to call me. This time, he called me while I was there. But there was another time, there was a guy on my live, and Omar waited for me to end the live to call me. Like, isn't that crazy? He can't resist. It's just so crazy because even if I were to pick up on the phone call while he was there, this is how I would think the conversation would go. I would be like, hi, and he'll be like, where you at? What you doing? Come with me to XYZ. And I'll be like, oh, I'm busy right now. I'm out. He'd be like, oh, you out? Just come with me. Just come with me to XYZ. Omar can suck my dog, Jewel. I'm going to pop up on your live then. Omar would be like, hey, just come with me to XYZ. He'd be like, and if I'm not actually budging, if I wasn't necessarily saying no, but I wasn't budging, he'll be like, man, stop playing. He'll be like, man, you playing, man, you playing. He'll get frustrated, but he'll still be like trying to get me. Or every now and again he'll be like, you don't fuck with me for real, but he don't say that. He don't really say that unless when a nigga is around. Whenever he senses a nigga's around, he act a little bit different than if I just seemingly just ain't fucking with him. Bunny, you hypnotized it with the word queen. It's king though. Did Sinbad get the number? Sinbad does have my number, but he violated. Sinbad has my number, but he violated because he popped up at a place that I be at that I never went with him. So nigga, you trying to find me? Like, that's weird. That to me is weird. So I don't know. That to me is weird though. You love me? Sinbad on his Where's Waldo. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was looking for me. So yeah, I don't know, you guys. How the hell are ya? Jury follow. Thanks, James. I'm doing good though. How are you guys doing?
Jewel always gonna be my slat. Where's Slat Sarah? It's cold outside. Y'all taking a bath? That's what's up. You black and white? No, I'm not black and white at all. I'm black and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm bliggity biggity blig black, y'all. Hello, how you doing? How you guys doing? It's freezing in Detroit. I can't imagine. How cold is in Detroit? You guys, it's 1:56 a.m. where I'm at. I'm on East Coast. The water's cold. Ooh. I can imagine. Slime love all the Destroy, you're crazy. How Omar be feeling when Jewel got another man? Nah, I'm gonna put the perfect emoji. The last one is hilarious. You saying that he be drinking? I imagine that this is how he feel. Black is beautiful. Amen. I feel like that's how he be feeling. He be feeling like pro. The whole Cartoon Network. Sinbad pops up in the club like... Yo, that was insane. And could y'all imagine he probably didn't quickly clock where I was at because I changed my hair. Like, y'all gotta think about it like that too. Omar be like, why Jewel gotta do me like that? It's just so crazy to me because, like, y'all, if anybody thinks I'm being mean by talking about Omar, y'all do not know the backstory. And you would have to, for sure, go back to other lives and see the way that he operates. Jewel, I'm going to be your boyfriend and James can be the housekeeper. Ooh, Cooper, you beefing with James? Outfit check, look into your eyes. So yeah, Omar be snapping his fingers saying, nuh-uh, girl. Nuh-uh, girl. No, it's so crazy. It is kind of crazy though, because there has been times where me and Omar got into disagreements, and I could tell some of his technique that he would use reminded me of an older woman that was jealous of me. So I noticed that. And Omar is older than me for sure. You like my hair? Thanks. So yeah. But yeah, I don't know, man. That was crazy. It's so crazy though, because there's a part of Omar that was cool, like he was chill, like a friend type vibe. But he also would act like a jealous girl. Like, nigga, you're a boy. Like, just act like a boy and not like a jealous female that's, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know. It was cool. It was fun while it lasted. I think Omar burnt that bridge up though. Tickle me giggles. Like, could you imagine somebody who wants to kick it with you and hang out with you, but they keep on trying to play, to them they're playing a game. Wow, he just got friends. I'm just saying, like, Destroy, how would you feel? Let me talk to you direct, but just so that you can understand. Could you imagine, Destroyer, I hit you up every day like, hey, and then I keep leaving you on cliffhangers. And if I don't leave you on cliffhanger, I'm like, James, I'm something down. I like your teeth. Thanks, James. Could you imagine, like, somebody always trying to, they're intentionally trying to do this, by the way. Like, you know that they're trying to do this. Like, Destroyer, what if I call you and I'm talking about something, oh, I just hang up the phone. And then you call me back at some point because you're not thinking anything of it. And then I just don't talk to you back. I see you calling me, but I'm not texting you. I'm not talking to you, basically. And then I'll be like, I do that all the time. Hell no. Get the fuck off my phone. You playing on my phone, bro. Hey, JulraeJulrae. Welcome to the live. Yeah, that would be weird. So they trying to make you chase them. Exactly. And then it's like you're doing weird shit already. So I'm low-key about to back away from you. Now you want me to chase you. And even if I were to play into the game, because I know you want me to chase you, and I were to try to make it seem like I'm doing that, at the end of the day, like, I'm not, like, some of these people don't understand. Like, if he really was trying to play a cat mouse game with me, there's a cutoff. It's like a kid. You know how kids don't know when to stop sometimes? Like, they take it too far. That's one of them niggas. Now I start to think of you as no common sense or something. Like, you really just want me to stop talking? Like, what about me gives I'm a runner, I'm a track star, but I'm in your direction? Like, as many people be complimenting me up here, like, be fucking for real. I don't know. He just was living in a different world. Yeah, it would be weird. Nice girl energy. Just be real, bro. You not a pimp. Exactly. Thank you for teaching us. At the end of the day, you black. Huh? At the end of the day, the black is black. They gone. Not gonna lie. This one girl did that. I stopped talking to her and she still texting me on everything. It's like, I feel like when people play that game, I don't think they understand how obvious it is that they're doing that, for one. And then I also think that they just be wanting to just play around. You know what I'm saying? I feel like some people just like playing around too much. It's like, play around with some bitch that literally has no life. You know what I'm saying? Like, you trying to you're trying to play a game with me as if I'm not really real. Like, that's another thing. I don't think he could see me properly. And that's why certain stuff used to bother him. Like, could you imagine he getting mad at me for going live? And it's because he don't properly understand who the fuck I am. Not in the, do you know who I am? But he just don't understand anything. They just want attention. Exactly. She's not black. She's just light skinned. What? But anyways, could you imagine me and you together? I'm just saying, like, stuff like that. It's just like, I don't like people like that. He didn't like none of my readings. He probably thought all my readings was demonic. The nigga don't actually know what demonic is at this point. I don't know, man. Well, to his defense, you're not on here talking about a guy who not playing around. Why would I bring to the live something serious that I should protect, is what I would like to know. That's what I'm talking about. The lack of common sense. That right there, that comment was low-key the same way that nigga was, but you're probably a little bit more ahead of him. I ain't trying to be funny. Because it's like, so if I was in a, let's say I was serious. Let's say I was so serious with somebody. Why would I constantly bring something that's going good to the live if it's potential for somebody to try to fuck that up? Like, that right there is how I think about it. It's her live. She can say what she wants. Damn, exactly. Well, that's what keeps your attention, obviously. Well, not really. This is my live. You must be new here. Welcome to the live. My name is JulraeJulrae, and we're doing story times. And my live is asking about people who they previously have seen on my live. So I'm talking to my live stream, the returning users, mostly the returning viewers, about a person that they are familiar with to some extent. So you must be new here. You know what I'm saying? Could you imagine you walking into a room, somebody talking about their ex, somebody's like, damn, you always talk about your ex. As an example, because Omar's not an ex, by the way. That would be offbeat, because you'll be like, I could tell you always talk about your ex. It's like, hi. Somebody just asked me what happened to Shelly, and I just telling them what happened to Shelly. Like, stop fucking playing with me, y'all. It's hard getting over a person you know for 8 years. I'm just saying. Somebody just asked me about it. That's what I'm talking about. Like, I don't really, if nobody brought him up, I probably wouldn't even talk about him. Why let one person trigger you that much? Okay. Anyways, you and the Kool-Aid don't know what the fuck the flavor is. The flavor is piss. That's what your problem is. You're in the Kool-Aid, try to step on your highest soap opera box to give your fucking say on some shit, and you're really looking crazy dying on that hill. That choice of a hill, by the way. Damn, he taking up for a nigga he don't know. Exactly. That nigga probably be saying, that nigga probably do the same goofy shit. That's probably why. What if it's Omar? I'm out of the loop. I thought you were talking about Omar from The Wire at first. I'm so weak. Dude, we all like her. The flavor is piss. Why you got piss Kool-Aid? I got piss liquor. Do you want to try that? You might at least get drunk off of it. We might actually incorporate some piss tomorrow. Good night, sweetheart. Gotta get up soon. See you later. Why is Tetra calling him a groupie? Why is Tetra calling him a groupie? You guys want to see something? So y'all want to see something? I feel like I've been doing exercises lately. I feel like I've been doing some exercises lately. I don't know. You can tell there's nothing pink panty about this. You can tell, right? I feel like you can tell. Somebody say I walked in at the right time. Y'all are crazy. Anyways, somebody say I'm dead. Inside is pink. Maybe. Jewel be free balling. Y'all are funny. So anyways, dumping that dump truck. Back it up, beat, beat. My. Why somebody say they hate me? What I do for that? What I do to deserve the hate? Well, this is awkward. Somebody said, haha. So anyways, how you guys doing? Yo, Jewel, is Jay talking crazy? Low-key, Jay's a hate. When we mention Omar and how he's a hater, don't y'all think he is exuding the same hater-like qualities that Omar had? That's why he's taking up for him. He's just like him. Somebody said those exercises are paying off. The bounce is just right. Thanks, Miss Bunny. Miss Bunny is she's my, she inspects sometimes. Jewel, that was a 10 out of 10. Thanks, you guys. Super body. Thanks, y'all. Thanks. I just had to make sure because, like, I hadn't did one of those in a while. Jay the type to shave his hair when he's bald. My name, Engineer Yemen. Welcome back. My. Shawty look good tonight. Can I see? I didn't. Jose, you said that you hate me. Why you say that? I gotta go. Nice knowing you. See you later, alligator. I'm not saying that, Jonathan. Well, hello, Dree. What's going on? Hey, welcome to the live. You are very beautiful as proven in your pictures. Oh, thanks. And you know this is live. Y'all know this is live, so. You're in Hollywood, California? Okay, I'm on the East Coast. Jonathan, that's old AF. Nobody's gonna fall for that. He should have said the Dixon one. That was funny. Party up here. Look at my shawty. From the first time we made love, I knew your ass was my shawty. At least it's not AI. You know what I'm saying? This is definitely Omar with that gay stuff he said in the chat. What did he say? Let me go look. I don't see him. Which one do you think is the Omar one? Because Omar do be saying gay shit. One time Omar got into an argument with somebody, he said, shut the fuck up, nigga. That's why you gay, your son gay, and I'll suck your dick. I said, hold on, what? You should come to California. All the beautiful women are California, but can you touch your elbows together? They do be saying that, Miss Buddy. But yeah, Omar said that one time. I said, okay, that's interesting. He said it a few times, but I was just like, okay. Nah, Omar tripping. Jay Dillard, we already clocked. You're weird just like Omar. That's what we clocked. Omar hang out with bald head niggas that look just like him too. This nigga, Jay Dillard, Omar hang out with niggas that's bald like this. You sure it ain't Omar from The Wire? Jay Dillard, he was talking about putting his legs between my legs. That's probably Omar on his friend account or something, y'all. Yeah, Omar hang out with niggas that look like this. Like, all the niggas that Omar kick it with, they bald-headed as fuck. They bald, they ugly and bald just like... They ugly and bald like him. Like, funny looking. He look like he'll marry a woman and she thinks she matches her Prince Charming. He cheating on her, stealing her car, stealing out her purse. Like, don't he look suspected? What the fuck? Suspicious? Omar be licking the top of the head. Damn, I'm not ugly and bald. And blind, I'll add. Ugly, bald, and blind. Omar fuck with niggas like this. Like, he kick it with people like that. His cousin look like that. If you wanna know what Omar's cousin look like, his cousin look just like this, except for he fatter. But he bald like this, got the same beard, glasses, terrible husbands. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of niggas that he kicked. That's his family member. You know what I'm saying? So, probably Omar Peoples. You know what I'm saying? Oh, well. I like how James hit him from the channel. Thanks, baby. James really just hit her from the channel. He said, damn, I'm a thief, y'all. Yes, you're a thief of joy. What the fuck? She funny as fuck. Damn, Jewel frying him more than me. Goofy tight. He pays his taxes and don't smoke. You know what I'm saying? The husbands don't be happy at all. Oh, damn, he said too much for James. He sound like he's been to one too many Diddy been. They said that Jay Dillard nigga is a criminal. He is, but not a good one though. Like, James is actually chill as fuck mod. I was expecting him to go wild like the others. Same. Damn, Jules, you look at sick. I look at fine. Thanks. Where I've been at, where have you? They all in open gay relationships. That's why they be going on their bro trips just to hide the fact that they really be doing that. They be doing the crazy shit on the bro trips. Jay Dillard, the type of person that his wife found out more than what she bargained for when she found out he was stepping out on her. It be this bitch, that bitch, that bitch, that nigga bitch, that nigga. Like, that's the type of shit you will find in that nigga Jay Dillard phone if you was his wife. And you'll be confused. How did I miss the signs? Sweetheart, the signs was there. She'll be on the timeline crying. I just don't get it, y'all. How did I miss the signs? The signs was there. When they only talking about two men, they mean two guys and no girl only. Exactly. Oh, he went too far. They said, oh, man. Really the type to cheat on a girl with a guy. Exactly. And that's why they be like, I don't know, dog. That's the type. That's like how Omar is, I think. I would imagine that's how Omar act. Men on men action, major issues. I'm just saying, like, I feel like it's no problem if a man wants to do that at this point. Live your life, live your truth. But why are you incorporating a woman in your mess? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the part that make it kind of crazy. And then the whole time, that wife that they get with, do y'all ever notice that she either is like completely like off base, a little bit off center, and or she's like trying to be religious? You know, she's probably like trying her best, but she's trying to be a good wife is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, just stay in the lane. I'm not homophobic, just don't be gay with me. But yeah, that was probably Omar's burner account, y'all. I just would guess, like, he on his homeboy account. He couldn't take it. He was like, I'm gonna talk shit back. I can't take this shit. He probably crying. Jay not talking now because James took him off the channel. That's why. Man, I'm sick of being around that crap. She been living in denial. The wife, right? So we got Padre and Omar back same day. Is crazy. Isn't that crazy? I think that is actually very crazy to have both of those things happen, especially when we talk about it, basically. So yeah, interesting. Omar goes with Portia. I agree. I agree. And Portia would be the fake. You know what? If they're not Christian, they're the fake. They're the weird women that always are kind of like misandrous. I think I'm saying that, using the word properly. But they kind of operate in Y'all know what I'm talking about. Meaning she's the one that's like always like talking about another woman in a sexual way, making her seem like not valuable. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Omar probably saw Padre and was like, I can't let him fry me like this. Probably. Frost must be an OG fan if he knows Portia. Yeah, Frost been here since almost day one. Well, does she look like masculine? Oh, wow, Omar, you got thoroughly roasted by my boy on MLK Day. But yeah, I don't know. Like, Portia the type to like demean other women to make herself like pick me behavior. That's what it is. Those type of niggas, the reason why they get wives, the type of wives they get are usually pick-me wives, or they're completely naive. They're either completely naive or they're pick-me wives. So they'll be like, you know, it's easy to control them is what I'm trying to say. I know the word but can't say or spell it. Why is my brain doing that tonight at 2:18 in the morning? You know what I think it is? The fact that I need to change my eye contact is kind of like when you need to turn the car down to think, or to you know what I'm saying? It's like to see, you got to turn down the radio. Right now, that's what I need to do, but I haven't did it yet. Foster, I'm glad to hear that, Slime. Like, that's what it is. So anyways, misogynist or something, isn't it? Yes. And I was trying to say it. Why did I say misandry? I think misandry is the term for the same behavior with women. I think it is. Appreciate that. I'll be sleepy all day later on. Why do women talk so much about control and men controlling them? Well, in this instance of me bringing it up, first time tonight on the live, by the way, the reason why it's brought up is because of context. And the context is we was talking about somebody and it got there. It got to that point. So that's why it was brought up on the live. Yes. Spell Mashat. Are you asking me to spell something? Pain, what's up? You good? Please stop. Blessings. Jesus is love. Blessings. Please stop. What are you talking about? Please stop. Blessings. Blessings ain't gonna stop on me or with me though. So you talk about please stop with blessings. I ain't like that. I ain't like that word flow. No. Blessings on me. Pain, what's wrong with you, bro? Where is y'all? Is Pain? Where's Pain at? I didn't see him. Am I seeing all the comments? I didn't see Pain, you guys. Where is he? Oh, there he is, but he retracted the message. That's why I didn't see it. Hopefully that person gets out of the unhealthy situation. I agree. I agree, but we're just discussing it because it randomly was a part of a joke. Yes, I'm up, boo. How you guys doing? Pain popped up with a 24-hour timeout. It wouldn't be Pain without it at this point. Shit, I'm lonely. Why, Susan? I want some chicken tenders and mac and cheese drizzled with hot sauce. That sounds good. Joel, you know what's funny? And all the people that was hating on you back then and now got miserable. Destroy, you're so right. Wait, explain Destroy, because you sometimes know something because you got your eyes and ears to the streets. So, like, especially these YouTube streets. You want to tell me some tea, Destroy? Pain doesn't want to talk to us. Look, love to Pain. I hope he's doing okay. Like, it feels like I haven't talked with him up here in a while. I hope he's doing cool. He's cool peoples, you know what I'm saying? So hopefully he's good. He's cool peoples. Destroy Jewel, and you got more subscribers than them. Jewel, you can't say T to me. I'm not as sassy like Omar. I know. I'm sorry, Destroy. Destroy, I just feel like I kind of know a little bit, and maybe there's a reason why you don't want to discuss at the moment, which is fine. However, I felt like that would happen. Back then, whenever I used to see people doing that, I felt like that was going to happen. And I used to kind of talk about it a lot more back then than I do now. Nowadays, I kind of just am like, whatever. It's a new random person like that coming up every week at this point. They've been miserable. That's the thing. Some people, the reason why they try to fuck with other people is because it's stemming from some form of jealousy a lot of times. And it's like they're getting some type of, like, you ever seen a fiend and it's like they inject some shit into their veins and they get some type of high off of trying to fuck with somebody, or just the belief or thought of that's what they're doing. Like, could you imagine you just walk into a random person and you try to fuck with them and you don't really know nothing about them? Then you either get dismissed or you got beat the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Now you have no choice but to just wallow in your pain and to think, why the fuck did I do that? I should have never did that, man. Because look at me now. Y'all ever seen people getting beat up after a fight? Lip busted, head naughty as hell. They just sitting there just left in pain, and to think about why the fuck did they do that, and they should have did. You know what I'm saying? Some of them be angry. Next time I see them, but they still punk. You know what I'm saying? Pain say something, anything. Yeah, Jewel. They get that sense of relief for spontaneous. Yep. You fucking kidding me? So that's what people be doing. Like, when they be trying to do all that weird shit, some of that shit be clout chasing. Lately, it's been clout chasing more than anything. But it's like people, I don't know what the hell, like, those are just people who are just idiots. That's how I look at it. I'm like, oh, okay. Some of them be off of liquor courage. Some of them be, you know what I'm saying? It's whatever. Whatever reason that makes them do it, it's like, you're already miserable, ho. Like, what? Then I already told them. I said, I have not seen anybody who tries to fuck with me or even try to think they're stealing some shit from me, try to be me even. Could you imagine I'm living my life for as many years as I've been living it? I have practiced living my life, and somebody just like, ooh, that looks good. I'm going to do the same shit, and I'm going to, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to get in front of her. It's like, first of all, you got to play catch up. First, you got to play catch up to try to be like me, for one. Then once you finally feel like you caught up with me, do you know I have so much of a leg? I already got years on these people. By the time they think they get close to what I got right now, I'm already going to be light years ahead. Like, what the hell? This is not a game of let's catch up in my race of my life. These hoes is delusional. They're dumb. Welcome back, Young Solo. So whenever I see people doing that, it's like I don't even trip anymore. It's always performative as fuck. It's always stupid as hell. Y'all, that was Sunny. Destroy, you timed out Sunny. It's always delusional as hell, performative. Nobody's actually buying the shit that they're doing, because I don't mean no harm. If you start off on a especially people who already have a platform. If you already have a platform, the people who fuck with you already fuck with you for whatever reason that you're at. You're reaching your audience. The minute you look at me and what I have and say, oh, I'm gonna do exactly what she's doing, especially if they're a man. Like, could you imagine a boy trying to run my race and I'm a woman? You're not, first of all, whenever you're created to walk into your blessings in life, do you know your blessings are attached to the type of family you came from, the way that you look like, the way that you talk? It always, your blessings literally are stemmed from exactly all of who you are. That's how you reach your audience. So for somebody who's nothing like you, thinking they're just going to imitate you because they think that's what gives you the results or that's what makes you cool, the Most High God's not stupid. He's not going to be like, oh, this is for my chosen child, but that person's trying to be the chosen child, so let me redirect the That's not how that shit works. People are not, their actual audience might even be, I don't know how to put it into words. I know exactly what I'm saying, and I know some people are following what I'm putting down, but it's kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Like, could you imagine like your little nephew? As an example, let's say you have a little nephew or a little cousin. Let's say you have a little cousin, and your little cousin and all his little friends love him. And then let's say you are the older cousin, and all your friends love you, and maybe some of the little cousin friends love you. The little cousin thinking, oh, I'm going to just be just like him, and then I'm going to have exactly what this person has, not knowing that, no, you have exactly what you're supposed to have. You're not supposed to have what I have. I have what I'm supposed to have too. And it doesn't compute. So imagine the little cousin now trying to walk like you and do all this stupid. You look stupid as hell. Your actual audience is going to clown the fuck out of you, because who the fuck you feeling like? They never started fucking with them because of the new shit that they're trying to do to make more people love them. That's just how I look at it. I just think it's a waste of time. I think that when you try to do so much and you get off a script of what actually works, why the hell are you trying to reinvent the wheel? Stick to what the fuck you got going on. Stop trying to walk into somebody else's shoes, especially if you switching over from sneakers to fucking stilettos, ho. Mines, by the way. Stop trying to walk into my shoes. That shit is weird as fuck. It's corny as fuck. And a lot of times, y'all, I don't mean no harm. A lot of times, the people that I have seen that have actively tried to compete with me, as well as try to imitate me, a lot of times they're not smart people. Have y'all ever seen that? The minute a smart person, a very highly esteemed by the public as smart person the reason why they won't is because they're smart enough to know not to. They're jealous and don't know what their role or component in life is. They can only be one leader in the group. Exactly. And they intuit, like, subconsciously they know there can only be one. That's why in their mind they're competing to be the one. But you will never be the one if I'm already the one. The fuck? Like, what? So you mean to tell me I generate a new idea, a new thought, a new concept, a new way to go every single day in my mind every single day, and you have to wait to see what the fuck I'm going to generate to try to take it for you to have to outrun me? Ho, you need to know if I'm going to go left, right, and at what time. You need to time it to the perfect time of when I take the left or the right for you to actually even be at the same time and place to hope to receive my blessings. The fuck? Like, these people are dumb, bro. Whenever I used to get so riled up at it because it's quite offensive. It's quite offensive to see a little greasy, dirty-handed little boy or girl try to just grab all on your prestigious shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, could you imagine, like, you work your life up to earn some shit and some greedy little bastard just tries to go over there like, like, that's how I look at them energetically. Like, it's mine. I want it. Yes, yes. Like, that's how I look at them. So could you imagine that type of energy, constantly thinking even that they can fuck with you like that? And a lot of these times these people will be thinking, now there was this one girl who had 12K dissing you. Now she ain't moved up since, and you have 28K or something. Thanks, Destroy. I didn't even know that. But yeah, it's really jealousy that's driving them. You can't outshine the master. Exactly. Like, these people are dumb. And then it's like, I just think people like that, it's nothing you can do but let them fail. There's this one person actively right now that I keep seeing that's trying to be like me in very, very weird, unique ways that's unique to me. People even know that it's unique to me, by the way. They're not the only one. So could you imagine these people are doing these little things and it's like, you're going to experience extreme burnout. Like, so that's another reason why I don't give a fuck. You're already miserable and you're already not happy. I promise you, I can almost guarantee you I'm happier than you. You can probably have what you feel like is more than me, but you actually don't. And I'm actually happier than you, for one. I don't get stressed out trying to figure out how to be me the next day. That's already a relief that I have within myself. You get stressed out, for one, trying to know how to be like me, talk like me, walk like me. Then you're trying to do the things to get you the results of how to walk like me, talk like. That's a lot of energy for nothing. How about you be your fuck ass self? But you don't even want to be yourself. That shit is shitty. Could you imagine waking up, you don't want to be yourself? You want to be somebody else. That's shitty in itself. And then you think, oh, that person's happy, I'm going to be them. What the fuck are we doing? Ray is calling you African American class as racism. I don't think so. I hit someone for it. But if you felt racism, maybe. How you going to teach the one that taught you everything? Like I said, all the people who have ever tried to get their greedy little paws on my shit to try to have what they think is mine, not only do I just look at them as stupid, I think they actually are. Like I genuinely think they're actually like not smart. They're not smart at all. Like what? That's like, shout out to James. I'm repending his comment, but you can't tell because it was the same. But you know what I'm saying? I just think that it's just not smart. But you know what I'm saying? Woke up to niggas talking like me. Hey, woke up to niggas talking. That's what it be. I like the attitude. Thanks, James. I'm just saying, like, there's nothing to gain out of doing that. Like, those people will be better off trying to actually find their identity of oneself. Not trying to occupy somebody else's already occupied identity. And then also think that they're in the race to being. You're not in the race to being something that I already have, which is who I am. My identity. My blessings, what's destined for me, the people who I'm supposed to reach in this lifetime authentically. I promise you, they're not going to get confused by an imposter trying to imitate me and do the same shit that I'm doing. They're not going to be like, oh my gosh, like, I just love they're not going to do that because that shit's going to be funny fast. Jewel, Playboy Cardi and Lil Uzi, you know music. I'm just saying. Like, these niggas is, whenever I see it, I used to get so irritated because it truly is disrespectful. Spiritually, that is the most disrespectful shit to ever do. Could you imagine you have really been to the mud, like you literally got yourself out the mud. You found a way to change your clothes out the mud. You took a shower. You did all of the necessary due diligence just for somebody to literally just like think that they're going to be like, oh, thank you. What? That's the type of, if you run up on somebody in real life, that's the shit that gets you popped, right? Same as so spiritually. Spiritually, you're doing all this weirdo spiritual violation shit. That shit is blasphemous, bro. That's exactly what that is. That behavior is blasphemous. When the devil was trying to challenge Jesus and he said, I'm greater than you. I'm not just you, I'm greater than you. That was blasphemous. These niggas are committing blasphemy by trying to have my identity because they don't have any. Like, please, like, let's start calling this thing a thing. That shit is never going to work. Not once, not tomorrow, not the next day, not when you do it all the way the right ways, not when you try to disadvantage me while trying to advance yourself off of my shit. It's never going to work. I promise you. Spoiler alert, it's never going to work. You're going to experience extreme burnout. Hopefully you develop some empathy because maybe you'll start to think, oh, wow, I didn't know that it was this hard. I didn't know this person actually put this much work into being who they authentically are, a master. Maybe you'll start putting some respect on my name because that's what you should have been doing at first. When you was like, ooh and ah, you should have put respect on my name. But instead, okay, you'll find it eventually. Like, that's what happens. You'll find the respect eventually. Quiet as kept. People be thinking some stuff is easy because they see the masterfulness, the ease on you. It don't mean that shit happened like this overnight. Could you imagine? These people are blasphemous. That's the word of the day. Look it up, kiddos. If you don't read books that often, look it up. Blasphemous. Pickpocket your swag. Exactly. Who they think they feeling like? Being yourself is a great virtue. Just wish more people had it. I agree. They can try and copy you, but they'll never be you. And they'll never authentically attract the people who authentically fuck with the authenticity. You know what I'm saying? Like, the genuineness, people feel genuineness. People feel performance. People feel that's not quite right, or you want it to be seen. People feel that. So the fact that they think and they're expecting a certain result, they're expecting real results from fake shit. Where they do that at? I don't know if this blasphemy is inherently overnight or what. I just feel like these people are low intelligence beings. I think they're high risk takers with low intelligence. So in their mind, it makes completely sense. Why they're thinking why try to reinvent the wheel when I can take it? When in reality, it's like a catch-22 for them. They have such a desire out of their jealousy. And it's so interesting because really that behavior is more so like envy. But typically people who are close enough to you are the ones that express envy. But I noticed that a lot of times, a lot of these people, they do still have high levels of envy. And it comes from the fact that they're not happy with themselves. It doesn't even, like, not trying to be funny, it wouldn't have to be me, even though it is, because I have to be number one. Like, I just have to be. There's no way that you go through the shit that I've been through in life and then it's like a toss up. Like, oh no, you might not. That's not how it works. So anyways, it's like they would have did it anyway to whoever been gossiping about me your whole life since you was in the womb. Type shit. They get that exuberant feeling when they try to be someone else because they finally feel like they figured it out. I imagine that you, let's say you always walk into somebody who you thought was so cool. Let's say you walked into somebody's store and they're the store owner and they're so cool. And you always thought they were cool. And then there's one day the store owner is not there and you're there. Don't you sit, I imagine they would sit in those people's chair, kick their feet up like, smoke a cigar, this how it must feel. This must be, yeah, I finally figured it out, y'all. This is how it feels to finally be. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they arrived when they try to steal somebody else's identity. That person feels so good being them. Oh, I know. It's kind of like they feel like they put it on your personality like a pair of clothes. Yeah, I'm going to look good. Oh, yeah, they going to compliment me when they see this shit. That's how they act, but off of identity and personality. That shit is so fucking weak and sad, bro. Haha, do what? I'm just saying. That's how they act. You miss one day of work, niggas start sitting in your fucking chair thinking they you. I'm the owner of the company. Head asses. They finally feel like life is worth living. It's kind of fucked up, but it's kind of fucked up to make fun of it, but at the same time, it's kind of fucked up to think you're going to do that to a person. Like, how, like, do you not, that's how you know if people don't have empathy, sympathy. Because if the tables was turned and niggas was robbing and stealing from them, then, oh, they're such a victim. Life is treating me bad and it's so hard and I gotta protect my mental health when niggas is robbing under their nose and shit. However, they do the same behavior to somebody else, get weak ass, fuck ass results, and then now they're a victim again. I don't have no sympathy over that shit. You get what you put out in life. You know what I'm saying? That's what you get. You get exactly what you put. What you get in is what you put out. So I don't got time to. That right there will be a time waster. That's like filling in an empty hole with people that act like that. They're living authentically the life that they deserve at that point. Silly cats, that kind that wear suede in the rain. Hey, J.E. Double, let me work off of your example. They wear suede in the rain, not because they don't know not to. They just saw you wear suede yesterday, but they ain't calculate the fact that it won't rain. That's why they doing it. They don't wear suede a day in their life. They just saw you with some suede shit on yesterday. So they ain't realize that you're not supposed to wear suede in the rain. That's how they act. You can tell when people got influence and when other people try to mimic you. Exactly. But these people are none the wiser. And that's my whole point of bringing it up. I don't think they're actually intelligent people. I think they're just high risk takers, aka audacious. I think they're audacious as hell. They have the spirit of a thief, the mind of a thief, And they're here to either steal it, kill it, meaning make it not exist, steal it, make it not exist, like overshadow something so they think, you know, or destroy it. I don't want to see this shit anymore from you, but I want to be you and copy you and ride off in the wind with your results. That's that shit that gets you popped in real life. Like in real life, you basically trying to steal the food out somebody else's mouth. I don't know if you guys aren't familiar with how shit is in the streets. I don't think you have to even be in the street to not know this. When you start trying to affect somebody's forward momentum, you're basically trying to take the food out their mouths. That is a violation. That is completely a violation. So imagine you're doing that shit spiritually though. So spiritually, guess what? Some of these people got goons spiritually. Spiritually, some of these people got goons. You know what I'm saying? They got all that stuff. They with the rah-rah. That's what you call a spiritual team, by the way. Some people got angels and spiritual protection. They with the rah-rah. They see the fuck shit going on. They like, oh, okay, that. James said, you know. I'm just saying. All these people, they be living life like a fairy tale. Because you make your life look like a fairy tale. That's why they're like, oh, wow. I guess dreams really do come true. They just not intelligent, bro. Trying to take someone's flow too. You seen it in the music industry and what transpires. You know what I'm saying? Like, these people, they feel like the best way to go about life is this way. But every way that you choose to go in life has a certain level of a consequence. It can be good, it can be bad, it can be short-lived, it can be long-lived. That is what you typically factor in. But you don't always have to when you're authentic. Everybody got goons. Everybody do not got goons in reference to how I referenced it, meaning a protection, a spiritual team. Everybody don't actually have that spiritual protection team, because you know what actually they think they're following is a deceptive voice that's saying, yeah, you should do that, you should do that. Like they're literally leading them to disaster. So in that regard, Darrell, that's why I said everybody don't have a spiritual team. They don't. Everybody don't even have a voice that actually gives sound advice or guidance. Like they're for real trying to get copyrighted in person. Exactly. Oh, I'm just gonna plagiarize somebody else that's Love's personality and nobody's gonna notice. Really? So you choose, and then this is the funny thing. You choose the most unique, standing out type of person to try to copy. Even if everybody don't, like at some point in time, if something is so unique enough, leaves an impression enough, even if people don't actually fuck with that thing, they're familiar with the thing. So you're trying to pop out like you're the thing, and everybody's like, that's interesting. That's weird. Okay, so I guess I know who you feeling like. Mimics, exactly. But it's really sad though, because when you really think about it, anybody who don't want to be themselves, it's because they feel like their life sucks. So it's kind of sad. And let me make this distinction very clear too. To be inspired by somebody and you actually don't have that hatred and that envy feeling towards somebody is completely always different than having complete burning hatred. Like you want to do bad things towards somebody because you wish that it was you. Those are two different ways that people go about that. So if you're kind of just inspired by somebody, I promise you doing a little here and there because you like them, it's nowhere near the same energy as somebody who's hateful. I promise you it's not. Yay, still you don't say nothing. But it's so interesting because you always see people try to take up for those people because they're in the same energy. They don't fuck with that thing either. So they be trying to lead a army, a weak ass army. But yeah, it's just crazy. Could you imagine, like, just example, let's say you have like a clothing brand that's like, let's say you have Chanel, right? And let's say there's another designer that's trying to make people believe in them and they're just stealing all that shit and then have the nerve to try to sue Chanel for stealing their work, or try to say, no, Chanel was stealing from us and was inspired by us. Complete blasphemy, bro. That's exactly how these people act. David sent me hi, download YouTube Studio and add your link so I can click on it. My link to what? Check the description box on this channel. Okay, check the about me for any links that you should be looking for, which is my Cash App, my Venmo. You know what I'm saying? I'm burping y'all, but that's my links, you guys. Cash App, Venmo, buy me a coffee. Hell yeah, deceiving people. These people be weak. Like, could you imagine a knockoff of your shit tries to sue you? It's like, are we for real? You know how fast some shit like that get kicked out the way in court? Like, what? And they don't feel like people are smart or discerning. Just audacious, y'all. Just audacious as hell. Just stupid as fuck, bro. All they can do is expose their burning desire to want to be you, or to, you know, it's sad. It is sad. But you always got to be happy, because you really got to think about it. You always got to be happy when they do that, because when you really think about it, they know where the winners are. And don't be fooled. Other people know who winning too. So, wouldn't want to be them. Never in a million years. Obviously, I wouldn't want to be them if you want to be me, you know? So, Jewel, when you end the live, I might end it soon. When you gonna stop hanging out with the haters? I don't hang out with them. It's not clickable like mine, but I see the info there. Thank you, thank you. Hopefully you'll be able to find it. It's the Julrae for me. Thanks, y'all. But yeah, I think I am about to get off a live on that note. It's been very fun to kick it with you guys tonight on the late night. I like it. I like kicking it with you guys on the late night. It's vibes for sure. I kind of missed certain people's faces was able to pop through. Shout out to /Sarah. She's on the live. I missed you, boo. I haven't seen you in a long time. Where I'm from, East Coast. Will the haters hang out? Jewel, peace, boo. Take care. Yes, love you guys. If you just got here, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. So that way, the next time I'm live, hit the bell notification so you guys can see me. Have a great business week. I hope to have one. Thank you. So yeah, so make sure you do that so that way you can catch me the next time I come back up here on live. Other than that, love you guys. It's been real. It's a nice, cute little live moment. /Sarah, peace. Tetra, peace. Don't run, track star. Nice chill one. Very chill. Very demure of you guys. It was fun looking at your beautiful face again. Thanks. Are you the girl with bottle glasses? I don't know about the bottle glasses. Have a good night. Love you guys. Love you guys. Kisses. Hugs, hugs, hugs. This is my hand heart hugs. If you need me, leave me a comment. I'll get to them at some point. Join the Discord if you haven't already. Other than that, au revoir, au revoir. Bye. Look, it's some squirrels. It's some squirrels in the chat. You see? But Miss Bunny left squirrels. I miss having time with you, Jewel. Me too. It was nice. It was nice seeing your faces again, especially you, Sarah. You were drunk last time. I might be drunk the next time. Shout out to the squirrels. Goodbye.